We should. Somebody got it on y'all phone? Could y'all tell if we live or not? Let me look.
It's
We
live.
live.
It's live now?
It's
All
live.
right. All right, cool. We good. All right, what's up, man? What's up, everybody? Pull up, let's chop. Just call me Monty, of course, man. And I've got my panel, my fellas with me, man. And we had an interesting day. We got a lot going on. We got a lot to talk about today. We're gonna go from right to left on the top for everybody to introduce themselves. You know what I mean? And we're gonna start with the monster of the midway. We just say your name and we just gonna keep it going.
What's good, Lou?
Next we got but Trey ain't looking at the
You see it?
it's Trey. You see it? And then under me, who we got?
Moose, you know what's up, TIG.
What's and next to Moose, we got the cuz.
Man, don't call me Cuz. My name's Greg. You feel me?
Yeah, great. Yeah, the Lakers / Raiders. Hey, Ro, what we got?
This is your boy Rowan here. This for the Carolina Panthers fan.
All right. The bottom left, what we got?
King Patrick 330. You already know what time it is.
All right, and then last but not least, Big Browns. What's up?
The NFL killed my weekend.
All right, man. Here we go, bro. We got a good one. But before we get into the NFL, we gonna let my boy Tice, we gonna let my boy Moose get theirs off. You know what I'm saying? This weekend was a big weekend. Over the weekend, it was a McKinley-Massillon game. It's a big ride. Well, we about to speak on that, but it's normally a rivalry game. McKinley versus Massillon has been going on for I think Moose said it was 133 years. I mean, 133 games. I'm sorry, 133 games. And Massillon won this weekend. I think it was, what'd you say, 23-13?
Correct.
23-13. So they got the win. I'm gonna let them get their little gloat off. And as you can see on the screen, what's the record total? I'm asking you and Tice. And is this still a rivalry, bro? Is it still a rivalry? Your opinion?
OG, go ahead, Tice. You got it. Go ahead, OG.
Dang, he done switch hats and everything. Wow. Okay, let's go.
Soon as I get that Eddie, y'all gonna see Trey in that good orange and black. He already rocked that anyway. He low key a Tiger. We started the Bengals too, Paul Brown. Okay. But bro, listen. I heard we only ran 5 plays. That's what I heard.
Wow.
I was up there clowning with people in the stands, but all honesty, it looked like we took our foot off the gas, man. At one point in the halfway through the second, we had more first downs than they had yards.
Wow.
I saw that.
We was doing what we wanted when we wanted, and then I'm like, dang, what's going on? Like, we ain't gonna put up no more points. We ain't like, what are we doing? And then I heard we was only running 5 more plays. I guess they don't want to give up nothing for the playoffs.
Wow.
And as far as a rivalry, I don't know. No, I ain't hear no dogs barking all week. I couldn't get no bets. And ain't nobody show up usually after they do at the little meeting grounds
Tice,
or whatever.
Bet.
But
That's a lie. You got to bet. You got to bet from class of '99. You got one, but I'm gonna let you go.
yeah, I wanna. He gonna put on them colors. I want a Polar Pop, and my one dude got a steak dinner.
Oh shoot!
So I can live with that. You know what I'm saying? But it was ugly for y'all. And one other thing that I wanted to say, whoever them grown men was fighting in the parking lot, y'all need to stop it. Y'all is not in high school, and it ain't that serious, man.
Wow.
I'm going to let Moose take over, man.
All right, Moose, what's up, man?
And all I want to say is I want to echo that sentiment, man. Like, there's too many grown men out here fighting, battles when they was in high school. Nobody cares about your high school career. Nobody cares about how dope you was back in the day. It's over. It's these kids time to shine, bro. Let's support these kids from both sides, man. For real, that's all it's about is supporting these kids. So I'm so tired of seeing grown men argue about that stuff. It's pathetic, man. But anyways,
Right.
so I'll run off some numbers for you. So 133 meetings. So we've been playing since 1894. The
Okay.
record all time is 75, 53, and 5. Massillon got 75 wins. McKinley got 53. Massillon's won 7 straight. Massillon's also won 10 out of the 11 last games. And since 2000, Massillon's won 20 games. McKinley's won 7. In the playoffs, Massillon and McKinley have played a total of 6 times. Massillon's won 5, McKinley's won 1. So to answer the question, is this a rival? Absolutely not. It's not a rivalry to me. If you want to go in the sense of like 2 teams going back and forth, it's not a rivalry. It's not. And I hate to say that because when I was growing up, I loved to hate Mike Doss. I loved to hate Antonio Hall. All these dudes that played at McKinley, I wanted to be like them dudes. I hated the fact that I wanted to be like them dudes. Them dudes were legit.
You're right.
I hated that. But at the end of the day, I was with my squad. Massillon was my squad. I was going to ride out with them. But I hate where the rivalry has gone. I hate the lack of pride that I see from McKinley. My mother is friends with a McKinley parent, and she was like, dang, the only time fans showed up is when we play Massillon. It's like the only reason why they're here is from Massillon. So my issue is it just seems like the lack of pride in the city of Canton for McKinley in general, for the McKinley alums. Like, I just think it's sad, when it comes to Massillon, from the oldest to the youngest, everybody love Massillon. Everybody love where we from, for better or for worse. We love where we from. We love our Tigers, and we going to support them through thick and thin. So that's where I'm at with that. When it comes to what Ty said, I hated the play calling. The play calling was trash. It could have been a lot worse than what it was. It just felt like, to me, they was already thinking about the playoffs. They was already thinking about first round, trying to get guys healthy. I just think it was trash. As an alumni, most importantly, as a guy, as a part of the brotherhood, part of the the Tiger Brotherhood, I felt like we could have did better when it came to that. Running 5 plays, running a high school kid 45, 50 times, not good for his body. I'm actually kind of worried about him going into college football. So that's my opinion on the whole thing. I want to see McKinley get to where it need to get, not just for football's sake, but for these kids' sake. Get these kids back to where McKinley need to be at. McKinley need to be where we at. It need to be Massillon and McKinley battling it out. So that's my opinion.
Can I ask a question since I'm from the outside?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure. Is it that Massillon just got way better athletes or way better coaching, or why is it different?
So I'm gonna say this: when it comes to athletes, it's equal. It's equal, but I'm gonna tell you this though: it's not equal at certain parts of the field. Like, for example, our corners was getting toasted. And the reason why they was getting toasted is McKinley got kids. So when we play basketball, all those athletes are not transferable. McKinley athletes crossing us up, jumping over us, all that. The difference between Massillon and McKinley is culture, coaching, and heart. That's it. It's coaching, culture, and heart. Massillon, we, like, from the time kids is born here, we play ball. That's what we do. That's who we are. For better or for worse, that's who we are. We play ball. And the support that you get from your community, not just from your parents, but from past Tigers to current Tigers, from coaches to teachers, it's support everywhere. Everybody support everybody. So that's why the gap is so wide. It's not, I mean, we got athletes too, don't get me wrong. We got guys from Ohio State. I mean, we got guys too. I mean, we ain't not duds out here. But McKinley got players too. And it's the lack of pride in your team and in your city and where you at. And that, to me, that's a heart thing. That ain't got nothing to do with no schematics, no coaching, no nothing. Our kids and our culture want this game and want to be great more than McKinley do, because McKinley can't stop talking about, from a general sense, can't stop talking about Mike Doss in 97 and 98, and don't nobody care about them years. They over, they done with, we moved on. We right here.
I agree. AP, you went to Massillon. Talk to me. Did you watch the game?
I caught glimpses of it, man. But what I will say though is, in my high school years, I was a 3-sport athlete. We played.
And you was good too, by the way. I'm gonna throw that out there. You was a dog. If guys don't know, you was a dog. For sure.
And the thing is, though, that's what's missing as far as the rivalry was concerned, because a lot of the football players played basketball and they ran track. So we was at each other's necks all year round. So it's like, all right, if we lose this football game, I'm going to see you on that court. We're going to get it on that court. I was always talking junk to Tyler and Reggie Corner and all of them. Like, oh, yeah, we're going to get back at you next season, but come get this action on this court. or when we on this track, come see me on this track. So it was in that's what fueled the rivalry. It was a year-round thing. It wasn't just all right, we're gonna play football, and when it's over, it's over. It was a year-round thing. And I'm noticing that a lot of the kids that's going to the school now, they not playing 3 sports. And a lot of the best athletes aren't even playing at all. So that's something that needs to be looked at, man. I think that's something that could help fix the situation.
All right, Trey, you from McKinley? How you feel? I don't know if you watched the game or at all, but
I watched the whole game. I paid $12 to watch the game.
Oh shoot, support.
You know, I'm in Georgia. I'm never gonna stop being a Bulldog. I'm never gonna forget. I graduated in 1999. Like, I'll be honest with you, I never lost to Massillon. The last time I lost to Massillon was when I was at Hartford, because Mike Doss is. I grew up with Mike Doss. We started at kindergarten at Washington. That's how far I go back. But I've been preaching this. Like, I think everybody can attest to this. The whole Massillon McKinley week. Moose, you can attest, like BZ, like on my Facebook, I've been telling people the ghost of championships past don't matter. Like my homies, Mikey, shout out to Mikey Bennison,
fact,
Shavers.
Yeah,
they have real speeches to these kids. You know what I was told? Kids was on their phones, laughing. Like Preston Shavers is a very passionate guy. He's from that class that won back-to-back state championships. Like, but at the same time, it's like you got to realize, like, you can't force nobody to be no dog.
No, you can't.
I didn't have to be forced to be a dog. You know what I wanted to do when I grew up? Like, from Washington, I wanted to run through that tunnel at Foster Stadium. That's the only thing that mattered to me.
Yeah.
I wasn't no superior athlete. I just got to run through the tunnel and know what that felt like. Like, I know what it is. And these kids there's a disconnect. Massillon holds on to tradition. As much as we want to make fun of their make-believe championships, however they see it, these kids that come on the field have a tradition that they come onto the field with. These kids from McKinley,
bad, man.
Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know who they are. Like, I don't know where your heart lies. It's all about heart for me. Like, being a Bulldog and being a Tiger is all about just being the best.
That's it.
I'm talking about, like, I know from experience. Like, I graduate, like how AP was saying. Like, okay, y'all, like, we beat y'all ass my senior year. Like, in football. My best friend scored a touchdown. Like, I was crying tears of joy when we won that game. Guess what Angelo and them did? Came to the field house and ruined our night.
Yep.
Shout out to Angelo. Shout out to I forgot a lot of those guys, but y'all know, like, if you in Massillon, y'all know Angelo. Like, y'all know Angelo. Like, he came to the field house and ran. Like, matter of fact, the night that Massillon basketball beat McKinley basketball, we raised our second championship banner on y'all. In y'all face, we on half court. We trying to start a fight with y'all during the basketball game. We like, 98, we get another one. What y'all doing? Angelo come out that second half and scold us. We leave the house wanting to fight.
Yeah.
Because it's just there. It's just there. That next track season. We there.
It's tension.
4x4, leg to leg, all the way through regionals, through Massillon. Like, we don't care. Like, the rivalry just ain't about football. We are supposed to push each other to the limit. We supposed to push ourselves all the way throughout high school.
Yeah.
Like, Beezy, you was having a conversation about the hood earlier, like on Facebook. Like, I'm going to tell you, our mantra at McKinley is, where champions are made and success is tradition.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like right now, I'm sitting in my office. Like, I don't like to brag, but I'm like, I believe that. I'm a champion. I'm supposed to be successful. I'm a Bulldog for life. And Tigers, I know y'all got y'all thing. where, like, matter of fact, I remember on Stally's album, before 330, the song 330 started, a nigga said, a nigga could be from New York, and I say, I don't care.
Ellery.
I'm from Ashland.
OG.
Same
OG.
way. I'm from Canton, Ohio. I've been
Yep.
around the world. Being this, I lived in San Diego. I lived in Naples, Italy. Wherever I'm at, you gonna know one thing. I'm from Canton, Ohio, and 330 is my area code.
Right.
The only high school football game that has a
Went
line
on
in
in Vegas.
Vegas,
That's a fact.
and we don't have the respect for ourselves to show up, please. Like, and I digress.
Yeah, man.
That's where it's at.
It was
That's
a
where
crazy
it's at.
weekend. Definitely was a crazy weekend for high school, man. But also this weekend we had some NFL. We had some NFL games. The first game we're gonna talk about, man. Oh man, we're gonna talk about the Browns. They lost to the Ravens 23-20. Who blew it? It's man, Tice. I'm gonna let you talk first. Then I'll let AP come in and tap in on whatever you got.
Most what did you geeked about?
Here we go.
Come on, man.
Here we go.
Don't do that. Listen, man.
What's up?
We had momentum going. We went down. All of that. I don't know why we reviewed the Lamar Jackson play. To me, that's where the game shifted, and they went off because if we wouldn't have challenged, he would have punted. We would have had better field position. Did he come with a 70-yarder? And that was like it just woke the Ravens up, like the Ratbirds up. I'm sorry. Like, why would you even challenge that? And we're punting, and then it just changed from there. But then we fight back. We get in the game, and then we get a chance at the game tying field goal.
Yeah.
And there's an offsides on who? Nobody on our line moved. I mean a false start, excuse me. On who? Calais Campbell damn near dived on a man, and they call it on us. Then it becomes a 61-yarder that gets tipped. Okay. Why does Nick Chubb have 8 carries going in the half?
You tell me.
Why does Nick Chubb come out and put us on his back and get us back in the game, which he only had another 8 carries in the second half? I don't know why we're coming out and the shovel pass thing. I don't know what was up with that when we had momentum going. Like, I'm not understanding the play calling. I'm gonna start a petition to go after Eric Bieniemy next year from the Chiefs. I'm tired of Stefanski. I'm done with him. But I'm sick of having chances to win the games, and then I gotta hear same old Browns, which it's not. It's coming down to coaching. Players, they talk about our defense now. Well, our defense always on the damn field because of these dumbass play calls and the stupid shit that we're doing. But you see my name, man. The NFL is against us, bro. These calls that happen in games, the offensive pass interference on Cooper, they don't call that on nobody else, bro. False start on who? They don't call this stuff on other teams, man. And I'm just tired of it. I'm about to write Roger Goodell. I'm ready to catch a felony for threats and all of that, man. It's no, man. I'm sick. I love my homeboy posted that he done with the Browns. He can't take it no more. The Browns got me freaking arguing with my dad at the crib today when I'm over at his house. And his son, my heart can't keep taking this. Okay, Papa, I understand, all right? I love you. But they got us arguing and all of that at the crib, man, and I'm tired of it. I'm writing letters. I may catch a felony. They may call me a terrorist. You know what I'm saying? Y'all put a little money on my books, man. I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm sick.
Hey, can I ask a question? Can I ask a question?
What, Lewis?
Y'all was up 10-3 in the first quarter, right? With that same game plan, y'all was up 10-3. I think y'all coach was just trying to say, The Ravens is great key on Nick Chubb, so let's take what they give him. And I think they did a good job of that. My question is, why did they stop? And I know you said they only had 8 carries going into, what'd you say, 8 carries going into the
Yeah,
half?
8 carries at half.
And y'all was what? Well, they came back and scored because y'all got the number 2. They
scored 17 unanswered, Lewis.
They scored. So it was no, but I'm looking at the thing right now. So it was 13-10 at halftime, but y'all was up 10-3 in the first quarter. So it was working. Why did it stop working?
No, it wasn't working. Every time we drop back to pass, they blitzing us. We can't pick up the blitz. I don't know if Jacoby's making adjustments. We don't have no hot routes called. Like, they bring in 7. We got 5 routes. Ain't nobody open. What are we doing? Then when we got some open, it's getting batted down, or he missing receivers, or he's trying to go deep. I don't get it, man.
AP.
He never did this in New England, man. He didn't do this with the Colts.
AP, you the one who beat the Browns. Talk to me, man. What's up?
This loss is not Jacoby Brissett's fault.
Listen, I'm not about to let him talk if he's going to be talking bullshit. You're going to have to mute me, Beasley. You're going to have to mute me, Beasley.
Quiet. I let him get his off.
Go ahead. I got him. I'll mute him. Go ahead. Go ahead, AP.
I say one word.
Go ahead.
This loss was not Jacoby Brissett's fault. If you look at the numbers, he is 22 for 27, 258. That's not bad. He didn't lose the game for you. One thing that lost the game was not feeding Chubb the ball enough. You got a dude that's averaging 6 yards a carry. Why is he not getting the pill if he's the best player on the team?
I agree.
Lamar Jackson had a very pedestrian game. The Ravens shouldn't have won this game. He didn't throw for over 200. He didn't rush for over 100. He didn't really do anything. I don't even think he scored, to be honest with you. I think it was Gus Edwards that did all the scoring. Yep. So the Browns defense did what they were supposed to do. The offense didn't do what they're supposed to do, which was feed Nick Chubb the ball. That's my observation from it. And to be honest with you, the Browns would be in a lot better shape had they kept Baker Mayfield.
Here we go.
And I'll just
explain that. Explain that, please. Explain that.
Well, if you look at if we're going off wins and losses, Baker Mayfield is a 500 quarterback. Right? Okay. Yeah. The Browns is 3 games below 500. So that means they took a step back after switching quarterbacks based off the numbers.
Okay.
So yeah. Jacoby Brissett is doing what he's supposed to do. He's a backup quarterback.
APG.
Whose only job is to not turn the ball over and keep you in the game.
Okay.
APG. APG. That was about to be your greatest take on this show into that last bull crap you said.
You talking about hot take in there.
Did Jacoby Brissett turn the ball over today?
The fumble.
Oh, okay then. So he ain't do his job then, all right?
All right, yeah, the fumble. All right, that fumble.
Oh, okay then. Come on, man. Don't do that.
He kept the game close.
Okay.
But
and you send me your Addy too, so I can have your Browns gear ready since he threw for 260 today. You know that's a wrap.
Oh yeah, that is a part of that bet.
Yeah. I already see I'm about to lose that one because Jacoby he doing this thing, man. He doing this
right. I see it. All right, man. So the Browns, unfortunately, they dropped to 2-5.
Even in the game-winning situation, he still led the team to a position where they could tie the game, which I didn't expect him to even do that.
Until what?
Oh,
yeah. So, the Browns,
I'm not blaming the NFL. It should have never came down to that call.
Yeah, you got it.
Listen, I am writing a stand letter like I'm writing. Like Eminem in his song, I'm writing a stand letter to Roger Goodell. You hear me?
All right, man. The Browns, unfortunately, dropped to 2-5, man. Lost to the Ravens 23-20. Next game we about to speak on, man. Shout out to Roe. The Panthers beat Brady and the Bucks today, 21-3. Roe, talk to me. Is Brady to blame? Yay or nay? And what happened? What'd you expect? Because I don't even think you expected them to win because you wouldn't even bet on this game. You was like, no, I'm not betting on this game.
I had my team losing. I had my team losing this game.
Yeah.
and win in the next 5. But PJ Walker came out there and showed me why Baker Mayfield need to go back to Cleveland. How AP talking since he won them there so bad. He need to just leave because he over here fighting for a job for a dude that was in the XFL. So I didn't expect PJ Walker to give me what he been giving me because of everybody say Baker Mayfield can't see over the line. PJ Walker is smaller than him. So what is the blame or the excuse that people give Baker Mayfield now of not being able to see over the line of scrimmage? He went 16 for 22, had 170 something yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. And Dante Foreman came in after we got rid of Christian McCaffrey and Chuba Hubbard came in, and we had 200 yards on the ground. So without Christian McCaffrey, I believe that he wanted the ball too much for my team to focus on him on offense to get my other players in the game. I always said that I believe in my team and I like the players that we got. And after we made a couple of moves, I believe that we can probably be a playoff team. We play the Bucks one more time. We already beat them.
God, bro.
We already beat the Saints. We can beat the Saints again. If we beat the Falcons, we lead in the division. That's it, and that's all we need to have a playoff spot. For real, for real.
All
He
right, bro.
did get DJ Moore the ball. Thank you for fantasy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And
So
that's all I got to say, man. Carolina all day. Carolina all day.
okay, cool. All right, cool. Trey, where you at, man? The Bengals smoked the Falcons 35-17, man. Is the Bengals back to being the Bengals of last year or what? What we doing? Jamar Chase went crazy. Talk to me.
Second game, Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow, 2 touchdowns, right?
Right.
Depleted secondary. I'm not taking this win like we're back. We're back to beating teams that we're supposed to be beating. Like, I'll take that. I wasn't worried about the Falcons because even before, like AJ Griffin, their cornerback went out. Like he was giving up like some of like the most touchdowns as a cornerback. He was like ranked really bad as a cornerback.
Mm-hmm.
So then when he went out, I'm like, oh, it's about to be a field day. Our secondary and our front line, matter of fact, our defensive line was kind of depleted. We had Logan Wilson out. We had DJ Reader out. So they kind of made a statement in the first half that I knew that they wouldn't be able to handle in the second half. We made the right adjustments defensively. We made the right adjustments offensively. We beat a team that we were supposed to beat. There's nothing to celebrate about that.
Okay.
We just did what we need to do. We know what we need to do next week.
I got you. Who you got next week?
Big Browns.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I didn't know.
You
So
knew. No. You knew because it's spooky season. But we're not going to talk about that because we can't. Yeah. We're only in a segment of talking about our most recent win. So our most recent win.
You're right.
I will give us all of the credit because we did what we were supposed to do.
My man.
Congratulations to us for being a team that is completely depleted and will get a very high draft pick this off season. So
my man.
Congratulations to us for doing what we needed to do. And next week is next week.
My man. All right. The Raiders killed the Texans 38-20. The Raiders are now 2-4. Talk to me, Greg. The Raiders, what are we doing? They look good. What's up?
Yeah, they did, man. They had a lot of yards between the 20s. They held up in the air red zone.
Hold on. Hey, get closer to the mic, cuz you keep going in and out. I can't hear you that much.
They had a lot of yards between the 20s, but held up in the red zone. We had a defensive touchdown. Josh Jacobs did his thing again today. Derek Carr had a nice game. Yeah, I honestly believe. I heard Rose say that he thinks his team gonna go 5 in a row, but I don't know about that. But I honestly believe I'm gonna go 5 in a row because I got the Saints next week, and I got the Broncos, then I got the Steelers. I got a lot of games that I should win, like
That's
today.
True. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So Yeah.
True.
I'm
So
happy.
you just feel normal about your team for winning because you were supposed to win.
I'm not hella excited about it. You know what I mean? Like, only thing I'm really juiced about is Josh Jacobs. He gonna have a hopefully he's on a career pace right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I really feel like he playing for a contract because the Raiders didn't pick up his 5th-year option. You feel me? So
I got you.
if the Raiders don't re-sign Josh, then somebody gonna pick up a nice bell cow. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? But I
fact.
hope to re-sign
Hey,
that man.
that was a good fourth quarter win because they was big until the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
That was a hell of a fourth quarter.
send me Josh Jacobs.
They finally played a full 60-minute football game. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? And we depleted too. You know what I'm
that was
saying?
a
Like
good win. That was a good
my
win.
best my best corner is out, IR. Hopefully he'll be back before we gotta play the 49ers. That's gonna be a tough game. But yeah, I really feel like I'm gonna end the season as like 10-7, 9-8, hopefully 10-7.
He looking at you like that's wrong. Like he shouldn't have said that. What's up?
Nah,
What's up with that?
I just want him to send me Josh Jacobs. That's it.
Oh, to go to the Carolina if if they don't pay him.
Yeah, man, you know this is gonna definitely be in the top 3 drafting. So y'all gonna pick up a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, just looking at the way that Josh McDaniels has like the lineage he came from, the Patriots didn't pay running backs and they didn't pay wide receivers. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I mean, but at the end of the day, they did make a big move for a wide receiver, and they paid their quarterback and they paid Max Crosby and they paid a tight end. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
we're gonna see.
yeah.
We're gonna see.
Okay. Tomorrow is a big game. Well, is it a big game? It's a big game for our show. You
Who
got the
played?
Patriots. You got the Patriots going against the Bears. That's two people on the screen that hasn't even played yet. What's going to be the outcome? I'll talk to the monster in the midway first. What's going to be the outcome?
Bears by 4.
Oh wow. Oh wow. All right.
What I'm supposed to say, that's my team. I'm not going to say nothing else, but we going to win the game.
Right. Facts.
Even though Patriots is tough, yeah, but I seen what they did to Detroit. I seen what they did in Cleveland. I don't think y'all got that in y'all to keep scoring that many points. I just don't believe it.
Oh shoot. All right. Moose. What Moose? Yo.
Yeah. Number one, I'll say that's a cap. It's not really about scoring defense. It's about controlling the football and defense. Your quarterback is mud. We all know how Ohio State quarterbacks are in the league. They're trash. So Justin Fields is boo boo. You got no offensive line. Nobody in your offensive line could block Matthew Judon. Young rookie Jack Jones out of Arizona State is going to lock up any receiver that you have. I think our defense is going to lead us to this W. You got my boy Mac and Cheese coming back. Mac Jones, he coming back this week. Hunter Henry, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm expecting our defense to lock up, cause a turnover or two, offense to protect the football, which what we've been doing. And just get this W. You know what I'm saying? Come out of here with this W. Go 4-3 in a super tight AFC East. And yeah, that's what I'm expecting us to do. Take care of business. I don't have no score prediction. I don't get into all that. I think that's I don't get into all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just know a W's coming. I have absolutely no faith in the Bears offensively. They're inept. They are an elementary school team on offense.
Dang.
So big pass.
Dang.
I heard that before.
Dang.
I got one thing to say though.
What's up?
I got if they playing Mac Jones, I got Bears winning. If they playing Zappy, I got the Patriots.
Hey, from everything that he just said, listen, hold up. For everything that he just said about us being elementary and blah, 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 and all of this, they got one more win than us. They got one more win than us.
You know,
They ain't shit either. They ain't shit either. Get the fuck out of here.
It's still more wins than you got, OG. Little
That's
monsters.
true. That's true. By one.
Come on,
by
man.
one.
Don't matter.
You said it like the game was out there or something. Your team ain't out there either.
This sounds like a man.
Your team ain't out there either.
I'm just letting you know this a dub tomorrow. That's all I'm letting you
We
know.
don't see. Now, if you don't get the dub, I want to hear all of that on Tuesday. If you don't get the dub, I want to hear all of that on Tuesday from everything you just said.
Oh, you definitely will. I'm here for all of it. Because listen, I just lived through 20 years of excellence. last time you had a Super Bowl, Eddie Murphy was just saying to the media. He was just saying to the media. I don't want to hear that about
Here
that.
we go, back into the past. When the last time y'all won the Super Bowl? How many years ago was that?
3 years ago. What
now we bringing up the past. Now we bringing up the past. What y'all done since then? What y'all do since then?
Was 3 years.
What have the Patriots done since then? Nothing. Not Nathan. Patriots ain't done Nathan since Tom Brady left. Since Tom Brady left. Hey, this how funny it is. Hey, hold on. This how funny it is. Since Tom Brady left, they started questioning, was Belichick really a good coach? That's how bad y'all been. Belichick got all the Super Bowls. As soon as Tom Brady left, they was like, well, was it Tom? Because Tom's still winning. Patriots out here getting smoked by everybody. That's what I thought. Yak.
What's up, Tice? Talk to me, Tice. What's up?
First off, Dolphins up 10-9, just got an interception. Tua back out there. He's not sliding at all. Okay. Number two, I ain't seen nobody push Lewis's button, man. That was the first time.
Yeah, that was the first one.
You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the show, Moose. My
the first one.
I really think that this needs to be a Monday night special. Like 2 weeks in a row now. We got Moose. We got Lewis.
Yeah.
I think it needs to be a Monday night special where teams is matched up. Like, and we got
this whole season.
We're sitting here listening to two teams.
This whole season been up and down. This whole season been up and down for every single team. For anybody out here to say anybody's team is elementary is garbage. No, and out of all my losses, I've been within one score with all of that talking y'all did about my quarterback and my offensive line. Every one of my games been within one score.
Because I brought the idea of y'all just watching the game and you back to talking about the game.
Hey, AP, what'd you say? AP,
my point is, ain't nobody team out here skirting except for the Chiefs team. Everybody team out here getting beat on games they shouldn't that they should have won. It's any given Sunday this whole year.
That's true. AP,
hey, yo, Lewis.
All I'm saying is the Patriots and the Bears not going to the playoffs, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, shoot. He shut both of y'all out.
Bruh, and first of all, when we get this dub tomorrow, we got the same record. What are you talking about? Did Lamar Jackson throw for any touchdowns today?
Uh-oh.
No.
First off, y'all not getting it done.
Did the Patriots beat the Ravens? I forgot.
Uh-oh.
Yep, y'all lost. Yep, y'all got it. That's cool.
I'll just ask.
That's cool. Y'all still
got
this rap, bro.
All right, next up, man. The Cowboys, I mean, we not really Cowboys fans, but it's something to really talk about. The Cowboys won 24-6. After watching Dak return today, are the Cowboys better with Dak Prescott or Cooper Rush? Moose, go ahead. You got first dibs.
Listen, yes. I hate this Skip Bayless argument. Yes. Cooper Rush is a backup for a reason. Is Dak Prescott this elite guy? No. But are they better with Dak Prescott? Yes. And the only reason why they're better, I will say this, one of the reasons why they're better, number one, they paid him. So you got to play him.
Right.
There's no way they're not playing him, number one. Number two, the Cowboys team around Dak Prescott is not that good anyway. Mm-hmm. CeeDee Lamb is not that good. He's lamb chops. Their offensive line is okay. Their defense is okay. But to say that they're better with Cooper Rush, they Philly exposed Cooper Rush to be a backup guy. That's what he is. That's all I'll say about that. I just wish Skip Bayless would just stop this argument that's going around. People are starting to believe.
Hey, AP, Cooper Rush or Dak Prescott?
Are we being serious?
I'm dead serious. It's a concept.
All right, so Cooper Rush was able to get that run off the same reason why Bailey Zapp was able to get his run off. The same reason why the Walker dude that's starting in Carolina was able to get his run off. Because teams are not game planning for these quarterbacks because they're backup quarterbacks with no film to game plan for.
That's a fact.
What happens to these dudes when you have film to game plan against them?
They tank.
Shout out to
That's
Colin
what happened.
Kaepernick.
So yeah, Dak Prescott all the way puts the Cowboys in the situation to win.
All right, Lewis, you look fishy. What's going on?
Because I don't understand what he's just saying. I'm saying you game for teams. You don't game plan just for one player. So to say they not game planning for Cooper Rush, but they are for Dak. No, you game planning for the Cowboys. What they good at. If they good at passing, you start game planning for that. If they good at running, you game plan for that. Them teams are game planning for him. He just happened to win those games. And
Trey,
I think he happened to win those games.
Very
hold
false.
on, AB.
That's
Hold
very
on,
false.
AB. Hold on, AB.
Just one point, and then I'm gonna get up out of here.
All right,
Who's the highest paid player on any football team usually?
the
The
quarterback.
quarterback.
Yeah.
I'm done.
All right. All right, Lewis, finish what you was finna say.
How many great quarterbacks in the league?
How many great ones?
Mm-hmm.
Define
like one.
Define great.
Oh, so 1 out of 32, but they the highest paid player. So what was you trying to say? Because even though they the highest player, don't mean they should be.
If you're a defensive
y'all just
coordinator
answered
and you're
the question.
game planning against a offense,
Okay.
the first person you're going to game plan against is the person that's in control of the ball the most of the time, which is the quarterback.
No,
Then
you're gonna game plan against what they're good at. The first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna game plan against whatever they're good at. If they're a good running team, you figure out how to stop the run. You ain't even thinking about the quarterback, you're thinking about the run first. If they're good at passing, then you are thinking about the quarterback. It depends on who you playing.
It all starts with the quarterback, though.
I've noticed when I noticed when Lewis talks to us, he talks to us like we his kids.
Yes.
He be talking
yes.
to
But that
don't mean you right, nigga. Like just because you're talking to me, you don't mean
I can't take how y'all take it. I'm not. That's not how I'm saying it. How y'all take it. That's
That's why I said to them, Lewis, not to me.
I'm listening to what y'all saying, not who's saying it.
Go ahead, Lewis.
Does that make sense? I'm listening to what y'all saying, not who's saying it, not how old the person is that's saying it. I'm listening to what y'all saying.
If you don't think that teams game plan for specific players, then you sadly mistaken.
What I said it depends on what they good at.
And that's specific players, and on certain specific players play quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
But I asked him. He said the quarterbacks are the highest paid for a reason. And I said, well, how many great quarterbacks you think it is? Because then that's saying all 32 people paying a quarterback the most, but not all 32 quarterbacks are doing what you
So are you saying?
I asked how many of them y'all talking.
One at a time.
But I asked how many of them were y'all talking.
Hold on, Lewis. Go ahead, Greg.
So are you saying that defensive coordinators don't game plan around quarterbacks' strengths and weaknesses?
Some, yeah.
All right,
they do that for all of them. They do that for all of them. They do that for every quarterback that a defensive coordinator is going to scheme around what that quarterback.
If you playing the Chiefs, you
how do you
got a game plan
for a backup quarterback that you have no game film on? How do you win? No.
Exactly.
That's why those quarterbacks look so
If you want to hear what we're saying, we're all saying the same thing, Lewis. How do you plan for a quarterback you have no game film on? How do you plan?
I got a perfect example. What happened to motherfucking Colin? I got a perfect example. Colin Kaepernick. You know what I'm saying? Like
I said it like in the midst of your argument. Colin Kaepernick.
Do they run
because of a concussion that they did not expect, and then all of a sudden you have this rootin', tootin', running, flashing quarterback that does everything that you didn't expect the 49ers to do, because all season you've been preparing for one quarterback.
Alex.
You have no game. You have no game film. So Colin Kaepernick.
What happened to Colin
Lewis?
Colin Kaepernick
don't send practice film. They don't send it.
Colin Kaepernick, listen, okay, can I say something? Colin Kaepernick beat them off of broken plays with runs. He beat them with his feet. That's something that you cannot get. Hold on, let me. I'll let you talk. Can I talk now? I'll let you talk. Can I talk now?
Hold on, Trey. Go ahead.
I'll let you talk. Can I talk now? Kaepernick, he won off of broken plays, running with his feet. That's something that you can't game plan for on that. Them broken plays. That was that Green Bay game. Second of all, did Cooper Rush run different plays than what Dak Prescott runs? Like,
Hey, Montel, look up how much Colin Kaepernick threw for against the Packers in that playoff game.
All right, go ahead. Keep going.
Did all of a sudden Dallas got a whole brand new playbook because Cooper Rush was in there, or did he come in and run the plays that they already had?
The Bengals prepared for Dak Prescott and got beat because of a different play, a different game that they had.
It was the Packers.
Okay.
It was Colin Kaepernick against the Packers.
I can guarantee you that the Cowboys playbook shrunk when Cooper Rush is in there in comparison to Dak Prescott.
Thank you.
And it got a lot more simple.
I bet you that. I can bet you
more games.
What?
All I'm saying is you can't put my quarterback up there.
They should have lost more games then.
Oh my God.
What do you mean?
We Panthers quarterback in there because there's no game film on this dude.
He played in the XFL.
The running game ran for over 200 yards and was averaging 7 yards a carry.
Hey, you can look up film. He played in the XFL. You can look up film on him. It ain't NFL plays maybe, but it's film.
But that's not NFL competition, bro. So no,
it's not the same. That's not the same.
Whoa, that's not the truth because they are now the G League for the NFL. So don't do that.
Right.
So I mean, you can look up film.
Hey, what were the passing yards, Montel?
The pass one was 17 for 31 for 263 yards, 2 touchdowns and an interception. And run game, he ran 16 carries for 181. I didn't even know that.
I told you it was close to 300 passing.
Yeah. His QBR was 95 too.
So do you feel like if they knew that Colin Kaepernick was a mobile quarterback that they would have planned for that?
I think they knew because he played in Nevada. I just think you don't know the dynamics of their offense with him in the NFL.
Exactly.
But you definitely know he can run though, because you watch his film at Nevada. But Nevada don't translate to Green Bay, frozen tundra, Lambeau Field from Nevada. That don't translate.
Well,
I like idea what he is.
I like the subject. I like
type numbers in that game.
I like
so for all these years.
I'm pretty sure they would have put a spy on him. I'm pretty
sure. So for all of these years, Lamar Jackson been running. Nobody game plan for that, but he still get his yardage. So
yes, because Lamar Jackson
because he's a MVP caliber quarterback. That's why. It don't matter.
Lamar Jackson is different. Lamar Jackson is built different, and you know that. You know, like, come on, you can't do that. Lamar Jackson has shattered 4 or 5 different players' ankles in single plays, and come on, man.
All right, we going to that was a good segment right there. We going to another segue. We got Aaron Rodgers losing his 3rd game straight, 23-21 to who? The Commanders.
Shout out to P. McCall.
To the Commanders.
Aaron Rodgers told y'all a long time ago, RELAX.
Yeah, he said relax. Now, does Green Bay let
Devontae
Aaron
Adams
go for a draft pick? Ro, since you asked that question, we'll let you speak on that.
I think it's time for them to get a new QB. I think it's time for them to just draft. Let Aaron Rodgers go.
Don't they got a backup for him already, though?
They already drafted his replacement.
Yeah, he sucks.
They just won't let him play.
Who was that? Love? Who was that? Love?
Yeah,
yeah, but what did he do? They put him in for like 5 games that 1 year or whatever, and they took him back out.
He sucked.
I mean, so I think they should go ahead and go get one of these new guys coming out.
Moose, what you think?
Because of games?
The problem with Green Bay is that Green Bay doesn't like to rebuild. So that's not happening. Realistically, Green Bay doesn't want to rebuild. That's just not who they are. They might be forced to do that, but they're not going to willingly just sell Aaron Rodgers to another team for a trade. Do I think? I think this. Green Bay has no receivers. So when you say relax, he said that knowing that he had Devontae Adams, the best receiver in football. He has
Yeah.
Alan Lazard and washed up Sammy Watkins and all these bums playing receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. Who? Yeah, Sammy Watkins. I don't want to hear nothing about Sammy Watkins. He's okay, but he's not Devontae. So yeah, I don't know what they should do. I think they're stuck. I think they can make maybe an Odell move, but Odell don't want to play in Green Bay. He don't want to go to Lambeau.
Yeah.
He's not a Green Bay guy. So you got to ride out with Randall Cobb and who's on IR and the crew you got offensively, and maybe try to put stock on that defense. They invested money into that defense these last couple of years, and try to see if the defense can do their thing, and they have been, but offensively they can't score at all. So yeah, I think it's a combination of a lot of things. I just don't think it's Aaron Rodgers though. That's for sure.
All right, Tice, talk to me. You think Aaron Rodgers is done and they need to grab another QB or what?
Is it the Browns? I don't care.
Oh my God.
No, I really do feel like that though. But
I feel it.
First of all, I would have Roe killing me. He out here looking like a mix of Sideshow Bob and Busy Bone tonight. I don't know what's going
He's
on.
39.
Hey, I called him Busy Bone.
But I don't know. I guess after all these years of not getting Aaron Rodgers no help is really starting to hurt them. Y'all paid him, had to let Devontae go, and now did Devontae make A-Rod, or did he, or is it vice versa? It's looking like Devontae made him because he's still getting his numbers.
Oh.
So, I don't know. He just looking real poop.
All right. AP,
Go Browns.
What's up? AP, what's up?
I'm not going to put this loss on Aaron Rodgers because he went 23 for 35, 194, 2 touchdowns, no turnovers.
Bro, stop.
I can't put that on him. But what I can look at is Aaron Jones only getting 8 carries and averaging 3 yards a carry. I can talk about that.
That's not the question, though. We're not talking about the winning and loss of the game.
Listen, man. The man threw 35 passes. Why?
Yeah.
Why? You're not getting blown out. Why?
That's their offense because that's their offense. That's always.
So what is Aaron Jones? He got a bag too.
I understand that, but that's their
didn't they?
AP. That's their offense, though. Their offense is based around Aaron Rodgers.
I understand that, man, but if you're not going to balance the offense, then when
they never did that.
Listen,
that's your man.
I'm game planning for the Packers. I'm game planning for Aaron Rodgers. So why ain't Aaron Jones getting more than 8 carries?
Because that's not the offense.
Green Bay always had a balanced offense, bro.
Why aren't you running it down their throat and getting Aaron Jones involved in the offense?
But
you have no receivers to throw the ball to. So why are you throwing the ball
tight end?
This is coaching. This is a coaching problem. This is a coach that doesn't know how to manage the personnel.
Bro,
that's what the problem is.
You know what he's talking about, man.
A-Rod too busy taking horse tranquilizers and shit.
Yeah, and he's a clown though too. A-Rod's a clown.
Oh shoot!
Hey, I blame it on Green Bay offense.
It's a lot of A-Rod hating here, man. Niggas got
he's a clown, bro. He's a clown.
Aaron Rodgers is my favorite.
He just won the MVP 2 years running.
Aaron Rodgers, bro. Like, you niggas is crazy.
Yeah, you seen how many
quarterback, bro, in the regular
I like Aaron Rodgers. But
Aaron
Rodgers is arguably one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time.
But when your offense only runs the ball 12 times, dog, what do you expect to happen?
Go ahead,
Can I say one thing?
Go ahead, Lewis.
I don't blame Aaron Rodgers. I blame the offensive line. Aaron Rodgers been hit more time this season than he's been hit in the last 10 years, probably combined.
I think
any quarterback that got pressure like that ain't gonna perform well. That's just period. You get pressure on the quarterback like that, it's going to be hard, even for great quarterbacks. I think
y'all missing. I think y'all, like Rose said, we're not talking about the win or loss today. We don't care. We're saying is Aaron Rodgers done with Green Bay? Should they draft a quarterback? That's the question.
No.
If their line is going to play like that, it don't matter.
No, exactly. And the facts is this: like Green Bay's not going to do that's not who they are. It's not what
Right,
they
yeah,
do.
you
Like
said
they're
that.
not
Right.
going to do that. And
Right.
and they just signed into a big contract. Like he's
Right,
not
that's what I was
going
about to say. I was about to
He's
ask
like,
you on
yeah,
that.
yeah,
He's
he's
there.
But
there.
who's
He's not
but
going.
who's gonna come in his place with that line? What are they gonna do?
What'd you say?
Whoever you bring in his place that has to play behind that line, what are they gonna do? They're not gonna be as good as A-Rod.
And
They not
That's-
getting
but
rid of A-Rod.
offensive game
But
plan.
that-
You're
but
not
that's the-
running the
The
ball.
person
that's the
coming
thing,
in ain't gonna do as good.
Listen,
but that's
y'all
the
must
thing,
have got me
Run the
confused.
ball, bro. Like,
A-Rod is a
run the
beast,
ball.
man.
He is a beast.
He
But
is a beast in the regular season.
he's right. That's it.
Yeah, regular season. Yeah,
He's James Harden. Okay.
playoffs
But
is
he
different.
got one. James Harden ain't got one. He got one.
All right. So is the old era of QBs over? Guys like Brady, A-Rod, Stafford, Matt Ryan,
Brady should have listened to his wife.
all Matt Ryan, they all look rough. Is it them or is it the team? Moose, that was your question. I'm gonna let you speak on it first.
Yeah,
And we
so
gotta move this quick. We ain't even brought basketball in yet, so we gotta keep it moving. So
yeah. So I'll say this in regards to all the OGs. So, number one, I think Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers can still play. I do think Tom Brady needs to retire just because mentally he's not there. But I'll say this: he's top 5, he's top 10 in the league in passing. He's number 6, and he has almost a 93 QBR. And he threw a touchdown pass to Mike Evans today, and he dropped a touchdown pass, and it was a crucial play at a crucial part of the game. He hasn't played great, but he has 8 touchdowns and 1 interception, but he hasn't played terrible either. So I'll say that as well. But that doesn't mean he doesn't need to retire, though. That
Trey,
doesn't mean I
next.
don't think he needs to retire. So that's just my opinion.
All right, Trey, come on.
Aaron Rodgers is done. Tom Brady is done. Like, it's time. Like, it's enough young quarterbacks for these boys to go.
It is. I agree.
Like, what you doing? Aaron Rodgers sitting there blaming, like, the receiver core. Like, y'all just need to move on from Aaron Rodgers.
That's why
Tom
he's
Brady
gone.
should have just stayed home. Obviously, like, he went home and didn't recognize anything. Like, this ain't training camp. Like, I don't know. Nothing. That's been 20 plus years since I've been doing this kind of thing.
That's true.
So ain't no more old quarterbacks. I don't want to, like, I'm old. I be moving like I got kids now. I got 2 sons in college. I want them to shine. I'm shining still on some old head shit, but like personally, no. Move out the way. Let Pat do his thing. Let Joe do his thing. Whenever, Matt get back with the Pats, let him do it. Pay Lamar, get Justin Fields in there. It's plenty of youth in quarterbacks right now for us to be talking about Aaron Rodgers, who only won one Super Bowl, even though I know winning Super Bowls is an illustrious thing to do. But let's act like he only won one. And after that, we ain't really seen much from him except for some great playoff excellency and a great playoff end as well after that. You do so well, but it never amounts to much other than the one that you got. We are tired of being old. New is in. New is in. Get the new kids in there. Pay Lamar. He one of those, like, he's starting to get old too, but he's the forefront of these new quarterbacks.
Right.
Pat Mahomes, they're the forefront of these new quarterbacks. Let's stop holding on to tradition.
Right.
We already talked about this with Master McKinley. Tradition is over.
Greg, talk to me. How you feel?
I really just feel like them old niggas need to be in situations to win now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I low-key feel like they too old to be built around. You feel me? Like look at the situation with Tom Brady when he went to Tampa Bay.
Hold on, you going in and out. You going in and out again.
Okay, my bad. I said just look at the situation like with Tom Brady when he went to Tampa Bay the first time. You know what I'm saying? Like when he initially got there, that team was built to win, and all they needed was a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like Them old quarterbacks, I really just feel like they need to be in situations to win now. You feel me? But yeah, that can't be built around at this point. You feel me?
Defensive lines ain't built for old quarterbacks though.
Facts.
Tice, what's up? How you feel?
Brady should have listened to his wife, man. He just stat patting right now. That's all he care about, trying to
I
put them
agree.
out there to where nobody can reach him.
'Cause, like, if
I
you
think
really
that's
just
what he does.
watch him, if you really just watch Tom, bro, he'd be out there mad as hell. He'd be mad as hell out there, bro.
Super mad.
Yeah, and they still built to win. They team ain't changed much.
I
Except for
mean,
the head coach.
I was about to say the head coach changed. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't got Ndamukong Suh no more.
But they
Which
need the offense.
the Browns need to pick up Sue too, but that's another topic.
Yeah,
Man, we don't care. We don't care, man.
that's another topic. AP, talk to me.
I want Ndamukong Suh.
Brady, right now, Brady is on a retirement tour.
Facts.
So, I mean, he was already going to be out of here anyway.
Well, I
Aaron
thought you would have had your
Rodgers-
jersey on. I thought you would have had your Brady on today.
Aaron Rodgers, his situation in Green Bay, besides not having receivers, is game plan wise, they're not running the ball. So, I mean, they're playing a predictable offense, so that's why they struggle. Matthew Stafford had won his first season away from Detroit, which we know how terrible that team is. He won a Super Bowl. So at least run it back and see if you can get another one, so I understand why he's still around. Matt Ryan had a Pro Bowl season last year, and now he's finally hit his apex as far as his peak, and that's why he's struggling in Indianapolis. So he'll
That
probably be
nigga's
done
having a
this year,
horrible
next year.
season.
But
That nigga's
overall,
leading the league in
to answer your
interceptions right
question,
now.
the old era of quarterbacks, if you look at it record-wise, the Buccaneers is still the top team in their division, so they still gonna go to the playoffs with a 45-year-old quarterback. Matt Ryan, even though he's struggling and looking like poop, they're one game out of first place in their division, and the same with Matthew Stafford. Even though he's struggling, they're one game out of first place in their division. So
Well,
if the young guys is gonna be the changing of the guard, then they need to step up and do that.
Well, we're not just talking about those three. We just highlighted those three. It's a lot of other.
So
well.
I do want to say this real quick when it comes to Green Bay being balanced and a running team or a more balanced team. Green Bay, like my argument with Green Bay is consistently this, and they rightfully should have. They built an offense around Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers is arguably, I mean, one of the most talented quarterbacks we've ever seen, right? So naturally, so they built an offense around him.
Right.
Running back wise, they have a 1,000-yard rusher every so often. Like the last 1,000-yard rusher was Aaron Jones, 2020. He had 1,100. Then in 2019, he had barely 1,000. And then before Aaron Jones, the last 1,000-yard rusher was 2014 Eddie Lacy. He had 1,100 yards.
Dang,
so them being balanced, like it may look out on paper, but that's not who they are. And I think like right now for them to win, they have to run the ball more to AP's point for them to win because they have the defense. They don't have the receivers. But the problem is Aaron and the coach that's there is always built around him, which is rightfully so. But you don't have the pieces around him to do that anymore. I thought if they ran the ball more defense, they'd be better.
I agree. I really felt like it was a bad move to send Buddy to Detroit or not re-sign that other running back. Wasn't that Jamal Williams? Yeah, like if they still had Jamal Williams, you know what I mean? Because like to be real, a lot of those passes that Aaron was throwing was screen passes to Jamal, and I forget Aaron Jones, I think. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, bro, like
today was the running back.
Like I was about to say, a lot of the passes be out of the backfield. You feel me? Like from Aaron, like having broken plays and shit. I ain't gonna cap. I'm an Aaron fan, so I'm lucky biased.
I am too.
You feel me?
I am too.
I just feel like he's not in a situation to win. You feel me? He's in an unfair situation. You feel me? And people just feel like just because he's Aaron Rodgers, he should be. You know what I'm saying? Like Kobe on the ass end of his career. You know what I'm saying? When he was getting his ass whooped and getting bumped out of the playoffs and shit. Like, well, it's Kobe, but nigga, that nigga's damn near 40, my nigga. Like,
we gonna get to that. Don't even go to NBA
it's
yet.
One thing though, it's one thing I want to point out before we move on.
We about to bounce. Hurry up, come on.
In 2020, when Aaron Jones had his 1,000-yard season, he was averaging 5.5 yards a carry.
Okay.
This season, currently, he's averaging 5.5 yards a carry. Give him the ball.
That same thing, balance.
Yeah, same thing. But he's never gonna. They're never gonna give him the ball if they should though. That's my point.
But do you think the
He's getting
score?
that.
Do you think any time that the score dictates some of what they're doing right now?
Yeah, and I would agree with that. And I think also the fact they have no outside threat. I mean,
At all.
Yeah, they have nobody to throw the ball to. So
I mean, just eight carries over the course of an entire game is sad, bro. That's sad.
Tell me,
for somebody that's averaging
who,
5.5 yards.
Tell me who Green Bay's tight end is.
I don't
Tanya.
Robert Tanya, he nice. No, Robert Tanya nice. He made a Pro Bowl, I think, like last year, the year before. He nice. He nice. They don't give him the ball.
I ain't never heard of buddy.
I mean, you're a Raiders fan, so I mean, I can understand.
I mean, I'm a football fan. You feel me?
I know.
I know a lot of.
I'm capping, bro. I'm capping.
Hey, Raiders. Tice. What was you finna say?
Man, I think A-Rod got some Green Bay secrets, man.
Why is that?
Because first of all, I'm not gonna give up my best receiver.
Oh shoot, yeah, I see what you're saying.
And all of that, they would have got him up out of there like they did with Favre.
I'm looking at these.
No, they don't draft. They don't draft no receivers, no nothing, man.
Favre retired.
Wait, hold up.
They drafted Devontae.
No, they moved. Favre has moved because he went to the Vikings.
I see.
He retired and then unretired, and then
no, that was the sneak move because they were trying to let him go. He got A-Rod A-Rod pushed him out too.
Yeah, they made a deal about that.
Okay, what's the next little?
This is crazy. I was trying to get it at a certain time limit, but the action that's about to happen from after this question on down and plus Trey's joint, we're gonna be in here for a little bit. But as long as we talking about stuff that makes sense, we're good. But Tice, this one is for you, bro. 2-5, one of the best rosters in football, but yet what are the Browns doing? Fighting for last place in the division.
Man, I don't have nothing else to say today about the Browns, bro.
All right,
I'm sorry.
Everybody's allowed to chime in on this. I just wanted to ask you first because this is just a subject for everybody.
It's to me, it's strictly coaching right now and the damn NFL.
Okay, all right.
Okay, I'm about to take a trip to New York on the Peter Pan. I'm sick. Trey, you know what I'm talking about. You've been to New York, man. Yeah. I'm sick of it, dog. Yeah. Seriously. Yeah. And I'm not one of those guys that want to put it on the refs, even with the thing with the Chiefs. I said, okay, the refs missed a call.
Right.
And whoop-de-whoop and all of that. It's cool. We still had a chance to win that game. The same thing today. But it's happening too much. Yeah. And I don't see this happening against other teams like that, bro. I'm sorry.
Nigga, watch a Raiders game then.
I don't watch y'all. Y'all stink.
Okay. You just in your feelings. I'm gonna let you vent. You sitting in your basement, you laying down in your basement and shit, man. Hiding that big ass forehead. It's all right.
Lewis, we doing speed clock now. 30 seconds, Lewis. Let me know what's going on. Browns 2-5, one of the best rosters in the NFL, but yet they fighting for last place in the division. What's going on? 30 seconds, go.
It got to be coaching because we know y'all got the player, so it's got to be coaching. I think they outsmarting themselves. I think they trying to outsmart the other coach that they playing against, trying to figure out what they think and doing that instead of just looking at their roster and playing and doing what they good at. So,
Trey, it's for everybody. 30 seconds, go.
I'm sorry, I be going to sleep when y'all be talking about the Browns. I don't know.
Hey, chill out, bro. All right, I'm skipping you. AP, what's up?
It wasn't long ago Stefanski was coach of the year. So the missing link of this situation is Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield is the reason the Browns.
Mute his mic, bro. I'm not about to let him talk that. Mute his mic, bro.
I'm taking him off the screen. That's okay.
Not letting him talk that. I knew he was about to do that.
Hey, Moose, what's up? 30 seconds. Give me some.
Feed Chubb Rock the ball, man. Stop playing. Nick Chubb is the best running back in the NFL. Every time he gets the ball, the Browns, something good happens for the Browns. but yet they want to be pass happy with Jacoby Brisket. Give Chubb Rock the football. Stop playing around and play defense, man. The Browns will be all right, man.
Hey, Ro, what's up? Talk to me.
I knew week 1 was a fluke.
Oh, chill out. Oh, cuz Greg, what's up? You the last.
Yeah, man. Y'all quarterbacks up.
All right, man. All right. Okay, after today, the next subject. After today's win, are the Bengals oh, we already spoke on that. The Bengals are bad. All right. Who is the better team? 4-3, the Bengals or the Ravens? Talk to me. Monsters of the Midwest, we're gonna let you speak first. Everybody get a shot. 30 seconds. 30 because
Monsters of the Midwest. I'm going with the Bengals. I'm going with the Bengals when that boy can throw like that. That's hard to beat.
Yeah.
I might have to go with the Bengals.
All right, Trey. Come on, man.
They beat us once, but like the whole AFC North is coming to a decision in January. January 8th, we play the Ravens. That's where we'll seal the deal. Why we are the best in the North.
AP, what's up?
Did the Bengals beat the Ravens?
Oh, I knew he was going.
No, they did not.
So
that's the end of the conversation right there.
But don't y'all got to play us again? Do y'all have to play us again?
Did the Bengals beat the Ravens? Yes or no?
You have to play us January 8th.
End of the conversation right there.
Yo, hey Moose, what's up, man? Who you got?
Yes, Bengals. Better quarterback, better receivers, better running back.
Better quarterback?
Bro.
Yes, Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow is better.
Lamar Jackson is an athlete. He's
that's
an
not
athlete.
That's not a debate. It's not a debate.
Joey B.
Lamar Jackson's an MVP. What is Joe Burrow?
Oh my gosh, Lamar Jackson.
Bro, what's up?
I'm picking Lamar.
Gus pro-black anyway. I see you can count.
If Gus Edwards can run the ball like he did today, I got the Ravens. If not, it's Cincinnati. If Gus Edwards can stay doing what he was doing today, I got Ravens. If not, it's Cincinnati.
Your hope is based on
picking the Bengals, but we beat the Bengals. But I digress.
Trey, go. I mean, not Trey. Tice, what's up?
This man, Gus Edwards, had 40 yards rushing. He talking about if he could keep running the rock like that, man. Get out of here, man. If I had to pick, I'm gonna take the Bengals, man. I like Lamar. He be doing his thing, but that's all they got. Outside of him and Andrews, there's nothing else. JK can't stay healthy. They tops on all type of stuff in the league, which when I was watching the headed up to the game today, but they should have blew another double-digit lead today against us. It didn't work out that way. I would never pick the Ratbirds. Big Browns.
All right, Greg, you last. Go ahead.
I honestly feel like all you niggas pick the Browns because all y'all from Ohio.
You said what?
I feel like all y'all pick the Bengals because all y'all from Ohio.
Cincinnati's in Kentucky though. It's not even East Ohio. That ain't even a real Ohio in Cincinnati. So that ain't the reason why.
Man, Cincinnati's in Ohio, bro. It's just across.
I was about to say, bro. My entire life, my 31 years of living, I could have sworn Cincinnati was in Ohio.
Bridge before you get to
no, it's not.
But I'm from California, so I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna answer this question real quick from David. Is D-Jack gonna make an impact for the Ravens? Yes or no?
Hey, shout out to my. Nah, I'm gonna answer this right now because that's my guy right there. Shout out to Trey. That's not even his real name.
That's Trey Minor, right?
Trey.
Trey Minor, right? That's Trey Minor, right?
Charles Minor
III. Yeah, I went to school with him.
AKA Trey. Is D-Jack gonna make an impact? D-Jack ain't made an impact since Philadelphia. Get out of here.
Nigga, he made an impact in Las Vegas. He was in Las Vegas last year.
He caught one deep ball all season.
Like I said, D-Jack ain't made an impact since Philadelphia. We talk about other teams he played for. he ain't made an impact since Philadelphia.
We don't need D-Jack to beat the Bengals.
Y'all gonna need him, yeah, definitely.
Oh, Moose. Is he gonna be an impact? Yes or no?
No. I mean,
Bro.
if Lamar can keep, if he can get the pass to him, not overthrowing him all the time.
Yeah. Bro, yes or no? Bro, yes or no?
Yeah.
He gonna be an impact?
Yeah.
All right. Monster of the Midway. Yes or no?
Nope. Nope.
And Tice, did you answer already? You say no?
Bro, he gonna catch one bomb and they gonna be geek. No, he is not gonna make an impact. That man about to be 36. He coming straight off the couch.
17-yard out, and that's
And you know D-Jack ain't been putting in no work like that, man.
17-yard out, and D-Jack is done for the night.
All right. All right, Greg, you the last one. You gonna make an impact, yes or no?
I believe so.
All right.
I believe he's. I think, in my opinion, bro, like just as an ex-athlete and seeing he is an older nigga, you know what I'm saying. But he's good. He good for one big player every
He's
week.
still
You
fast,
know what
though.
I'm saying. I'll give him one play every week. You know what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying that he gonna go over there, nigga, and break the shit wide open. You know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, nigga, all you really need for that nigga is to come in and catch like 2-3 balls every week. You feel me?
All right, I got you.
That's
Really
what
all
you thought
need.
last year for Oakland, huh? You thought he was gonna be doing that?
He did that, and the Raiders went to the playoffs while
He
you
did
were sitting
not
on the
do
couch.
that, man.
Yes, he
Who
did,
the Raiders-
nigga. While you was
hold on. Beezy, before we go to the next segment, who did the Raiders lose to in the playoffs?
the Bengals.
I'm going
The
on
Bengals.
mute.
I'm gonna blow the whistle. You got a whistle on you? You got a whistle on you? That was a good game,
You
bro.
want me to go get it? I'll go get
Go
it.
get it. Yeah, go get it. Cause that's go get it.
And the Steelers down 3.
Oh, they came back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they just scored.
All right.
I turn baseball
Trey,
on.
where Trey go? His segment is up. You said what now? What's the score? 13-10?
He went to go get that. He went to go get that whistle that was blown last year in that Raiders Bengals game.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
He bought it off eBay for $50,000.
Just so y'all know, I got the Pittsburgh Steelers winning tonight, having a better record than the Browns after today.
Who they playing?
The Dolphins.
They try to pile it on tight.
Oh, I know they gonna
There it
lose
go.
now.
There it go. The special whistle.
The whistle
that was blown.
Hey yo, this guy.
Cut it out for your wife come up there and beat you up, nigga. She gonna come up there like, what the fuck is you doing?
It's crazy, bro. All right, man. Trey, I got you on the. You're on the clock. 2 minutes. I'm sick of it. This is your joint, bro. Let me tell me when to go. You get 2 minutes.
Hold on. I'm gonna let you.
I got the timer right here too.
Oh, his team get a couple wins. He gets his own segment out here.
He had a segment from the first day. He had a segment.
I can't wait. Hey, he gonna be sick. He gonna be sick when that brown shirt arrives. XL.
You
ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
I definitely am.
All right, go.
So, as we all know, the Bengals have yet again defeated another team that was not worthy of us. And as we approach week 8, we are here talking about the Battle of Ohio. So as of recently, the Battle of Ohio has gone the way of the Browns, right? You guys won twice against us last year.
Mm-hmm.
Where did we go? And where did you go? We went to the Super Bowl all the way. I brought out a whistle just now. Let me blow it one more time for my boy G up in Sacktown. That was the same whistle that we all heard.
Yeah, we all heard it.
It didn't stop the play. It didn't stop the play.
What you should have. The ref said it should have.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Got
But
60 more seconds.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the Battle of Ohio because it doesn't exist, because we will reintroduce you to what the Battle of Ohio has always been. It's been about us. It's been about the Bengals. Like, do you remember Andy Dalton? Do y'all remember Andy Dalton? Y'all do. Y'all remember AJ Green? Y'all remember all of those times where y'all thought this is gonna be the one?
30
and then
seconds.
we just swept y'all throughout the season. This is the same thing. It goes y'all way 1 year, and y'all think y'all got us. Y'all swept us, and we still went to the Super Bowl. I'm sick of it. Don't talk about the Battle of Ohio until you represent Ohio in a Super Bowl. And I digress.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Trey's segment of I'm Sick of It. He will be doing that every week. And I think everybody else, if they have a segment that they can come up with, we'll definitely let you get involved in that too. But I think I'm in the subject of what everybody is waiting for. The NBA is finally back, ladies and gentlemen. The NBA is finally back. And this is the reason why I said the show will no longer only be 2 hours. It will probably be 8, because there's a lot of stuff that's going to be said that's definitely going to be going against the grain. I've seen conversations earlier today, and we are bringing those conversations back up. But first, we're going to talk about LeBron James. The Lakers are 0-3. Is it on LeBron? They lost to the Warriors. They lost to the Clippers.
Can I go first?
And they lost to the Blazers.
It's great. Like, G was right. Like, I'm gonna get in trouble. Cause I'm gonna stay on here way too long, and my girl is gonna be like, when you come to bed type of vibes.
No, it's only 30. It's only 30 seconds. It's only 30 seconds. It's only 30 seconds.
So what I need to say about LeBron? He in year 20 and he ain't got no help. Like, what else? Okay, I'm done. 20 seconds up.
Okay. Hey, Greg. The Lakers are 0-3. Is it LeBron's fault? They lost to the Warriors 123 to 109. Lost to the Clippers 103 to 97, and they lost today to the Blazers by 2.
I mean, it ain't all his fault. He got help losing. You know what I'm saying? But no, it ain't all his fault. Because there are certain situations, especially in the game, or especially like in the game earlier today, where he could have closed it. He didn't.
Okay. So, I didn't even know they was playing. I pulled that up and seen that they lost today, and Dame hit them for 41. But all right, Tice. Lakers is 0-3. What are they doing?
I don't care about no Lakers. Go Cavs, man. Moose hurt right now, though. Go Cavs, you heard?
Moose, he got 30 seconds. He's going to use the whole 30. Go ahead, use the 30.
No, I saw enough here. Man, listen, no, it's not LeBron's fault, but he's sharing the blame. He's a part of the reason why this team was constructed. I've grown to love LeBron, but LeBron also frustrates me. Like my dude Greg said, there are moments in games where LeBron does not take over. I know it's supposed to be AD, all this, but listen, yes, after 20 years in the league, we still need you to be Bron. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like Bron is just this terrible person averaging 15 points a game. He averaged 30 last year. Go get a bucket when a bucket counts, man. But yeah, he's a part of the problem.
And be aggressive, my nigga.
That's all I'm saying. He's a part of the problem. Stop being a punk, man. Go be aggressive.
King Patrick, talk to me. Lakers 0-3.
This is all LeBron's fault.
Lord,
all LeBron's fault. You gutted the team and the draft capital to get Anthony Davis, and now you won't take a pay cut so y'all can put some of that capital, deploy some of that capital to hire some help. This is all LeBron's fault.
You sound very aggressive. All right, Roman. Who is it on?
All I'm saying is that game 2, you can't say that them key players went 1 for 25. Them people y'all wanted to keep. I don't know nothing about that. 1 for 25. 1 for 25.
No.
LeBron asked for Westbrook, right?
Yeah,
they went. Them people that he wanted went 1 for 25. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know if I said this in the on the show or not, my nigga, but Nigga, I've been saying this in the group chat for dumbass long, nigga. Any team that LeBron James go to, nigga, the mascot changes to LeBron's head, nigga. It was the Miami LeBrons, nigga. It was the Cleveland LeBrons, nigga, and now it's the LA LeBrons. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is though, Greg, and you know this, that ain't gonna work out here. That ain't gonna work with the Lakers. That ain't gonna work.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
why I
it only reason why it's lasted as long as it did is because it's LA, nigga, and they got star power.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like,
But
and
you know this 5 years
to be real, if they hadn't won that championship in the bubble, that team wouldn't be there right now. That like them niggas would have been gutted that fucking team apart. You know what I'm saying? In that bubble team championship got an asterisk on it. You know what I'm saying?
It's almost
Like,
That's
but I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real because there have been games, bro, like last year. You know what I'm saying, where niggas literally played like 32 minutes and had 2 points. You know what I'm saying?
But gee, why is there an asterisk? Like the
I disagree with that.
Because everybody got a break in the middle of the season.
My point is, like, the Warriors couldn't even make it in two. Like, they had to play a play-in where they didn't even make it in two.
Yeah, that's true. Wasn't Clay hurt though?
I don't like that next man
So,
up. We talk about that.
I mean, but that's a core member of their team because that's the same excuse.
But that's what
hold on.
Because that's the same exact excuse we bring up for LeBron when AD got hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, AD was gone, and he was a core member of that team. I'm a Lakers fan.
But if you go back further than that, when Kyrie and Kevin Love didn't play in the first round when they played,
thank you. That's what I just said.
I mean, it's the same thing.
Nobody ever gave Bron that excuse.
If LeBron get hurt right now, the Lakers not winning another game.
No,
that's not the same thing.
And ain't nobody ever gave Bron that excuse.
Hey, Lewis,
because you build
because he the coach too, nigga.
Lewis don't like this LeBron talk.
No. Y'all got to click it. Lou don't like LeBron fan talk. That's what Lou don't like.
Put it all right. If Michael Jordan wasn't playing in the finals, would the Bulls still have won? With the next man up? No, they wouldn't. The next man up
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
We're not doing that right now. That is what it keeps Trey from not going to sleep. No, we're not doing that.
No, I stay up all night.
It's the truth. This ain't football. Next man up is for football. Basketball is no.
They pros, ain't they?
It's 5.
Nigga, you're tripping, bro.
That has
Christian Laettner was a pro too. Like, what that mean?
Hey, that nigga said Christian Laettner. Eric Snow's a pro.
Eric Snow. Come on, man. We're not doing that, man.
It's a lot of Sam Cassell was a pro.
But we're not gonna diss Eric Snow while I'm here.
We're not about to diss Eric Snow defense.
We not dissing
Eric Snow wasn't a like defensive GOAT.
No,
Eric Snow wasn't.
We're not doing that. We're not dissing Eric Snow. Shout out to Cam McKinley.
I knew he was gonna say something.
Got it.
Hey, Snow.
Eric Snow was putting up Dennis Rodman numbers points wise.
No, we ain't worried about points. My man had defense though.
In the league.
Don't play.
He was in the league.
He locked down because Kobe really up in the finals.
He been in the finals.
Hey, I'm not gonna disrespect nobody that you.
What Maslin basketball player went to the league? If we
here we go. Here we go. That's what they always do. That's what they always do. That's what they always do.
Football time.
Time out. We both. Time out.
We both. Like Lewis, I don't care. Lewis, you're not from Canton. You're not from Massillon. You're not from Ohio. You don't understand this. I don't care. You're not gonna diss Eric Snow while I'm here. We not.
Keith McLeod went too. Keith McLeod went too.
Keith McLeod was a hooper for Utah too. We ain't gonna do that.
Keith McLeod went.
Gary Grant, we're not doing that.
Hey, what was East Snow's stat line during the finals?
Don't do that, please.
He was there
Don't
though.
do that.
What Maslin
We're
high
not
school
doing
We're
that.
not
We're
doing
not.
that. We are not doing
Who
that.
player? Who from
Chill
Maslin?
out,
Who
bro.
from
I'm about to
Maslin
go
Washington
ahead.
High School
Eric Snow was all
basketball
right with the
team
Sonics.
played in
Oh
two
my
He did his
finals?
thing.
God.
Who?
What
We know who.
Maslin Washington
Oh,
basketball
Cavs and the
players
Sixers.
played in two
Wait,
finals?
hold on, bro. Hold
We was
on,
there.
bro. Hold on.
And got cooked.
You see
Both
what
times
happened?
he was there, got
See what
cooked.
happens? That's what the NBA is back for sure, and you can tell because football wasn't even like that. Like y'all went from there all the way up here for the NBA.
Eric Snow. We not doing
Yo, bro.
after what Maslin just did to McGee.
Nah, bro. At the
We
end
not
of the
doing
day,
That
about
this next
Eric
man
Snow.
up
at the
stuff
end
on
of
the
the day,
bench,
nigga
bro.
LeBron James.
I got you, Lewis. because they did not let you get
You out,
doors
Lewis.
off
I'm
at
sorry.
all.
When they mention Eric Snow, I'm stepping up.
Lou said,
As a kid,
That nigga
Eric
talk
Snow
about
got
the
killed
homie
by
Eric
Derek
Snow.
Fisher,
You
bro.
finna
He
fade.
got killed by Derek Fisher.
Defense.
he got killed though. What Washington Maslin player from hoop?
None. We
got
don't.
killed?
None. We don't hoop.
They
None.
football
We're not
players.
basketball players, but who's the last McKinley player that went to the NFL?
They got one
Dominique
this year.
Robinson.
Goofy, don't say
Dominique
that.
Robinson.
Robinson, what are you talking
That was
about?
a
He
big
just got
time.
drafted
Hey,
this year.
I'm out.
Yeah, Dominique Robinson.
That was
Yeah.
bad. He played for the Bears. AP,
He
that was
just
a bad
got
shot.
drafted this year,
That
APG.
was a bad shot,
Yeah,
AP.
all right, cool. We'll give you
Yeah,
that.
you did. You did.
You still can't beat us, though. You still can't beat Miles. It matters. But no matter.
You're shooting blanks, bro. That's dead. I can't believe you said
He
that.
nice too.
Oh, cool. We
He went to
can't do
tip it
that.
into the merger.
Hey, Lewis,
went to
go ahead, bro.
the
Please
merger.
try to chime in, please. Give me 30.
Dominic,
I would say
Dominic,
30 seconds, but everybody took way longer than that. Go ahead.
you good? That dude Dominic good too. I'm glad we got him.
Yeah,
But as far as
McKinley.
the Lakers, I think number one, it's Brown's fault for putting that team together, but it's not his fault for them losing. And they're not really losing that bad. It's a brand new team with a brand new coach and brand new players all over the place. You got to give them some time to gel and get some chemistry. They lost today by 2 points. The Warriors are a team that won the championship, and they barely beat them with a brand new team. Like, I think y'all caving in on them.
Oh my God. That's halftime. I'm sorry for interrupting. You saying the Warriors got 89 points at halftime?
They playing the Kings, bro. That's not nothing to brag about.
Bro,
Kings,
at halftime,
they didn't have that on the Lakers, though.
The Kings have 71, though. What's
you
like,
playing
what
this?
There's no defense being played.
I was about to say, ain't nobody playing defense.
Listen, the Lakers, on the night that they got their rings and did everything, Lakers was right in the game the whole time.
It was.
And then, and then the next game, they was right in there against the Clippers. They was down. They was only down 3 points. I think you had a bad last 5 minutes, like we was talking about before. When you're the superstar, you can't have 0 points and 2 turnovers in the last 5 minutes of the game in crunch time. You can't do that as a star. You just can't do that. I don't care what year this is in your league for you, none of that. But I also believe you got to give the Lakers time to gel. We talking 3 games into the damn season, and they lost by what? A total combined points of how many? Because the other game was only a few. Yes, today's was only 2 points. Okay, Golden State was a little bit more than that, but they far off. Like, you got to give them a chance to play. Ask me in 10 games what I think about the Lakers. Don't ask me in the third game of the season.
I've seen enough of Russ. As a Lakers fan, I've seen enough of Russ.
But that's your team.
Time.
Everybody want instant gratification. But let's say they lose their first 6-7 games. And then they roll, and then their next 25, they win 18 out of their next 25. And then 20 games after that for their next 20, they go 11 or 12 games. Like that can happen. Even with this roster that they have, they can do that.
I'm telling you, it's not happening because Russ don't want to be there and we don't want Russ. That don't work.
Russ
He don't want to be there. We don't want him.
Does not want to be there.
They are
game when they go 0-10. When they go 0-10. Then
they lost by 2 points. They lost by 2 points today, and Dame Dash had to hit 41 for them to lose by 2 points.
Today, but today, did you see the last before Jeremy Grant hit the game-winning layup? But did you see Russell Westbrook shoot the midi, and he's a lifetime 30%, and that's what he does. He does dumb stuff. That's why it's not
Now,
going to work.
Here's
That's why.
my question. Here's my question for you Laker fans. Y'all are 25 for 118 from 3-point. Why the fuck y'all got 118 3-pointers?
Because that's the game.
Going
I don't
into
disagree. That's the game.
But I'm saying going into the season, the first thing y'all said was we don't have no damn shooters. So you go out and shoot 118 3-pointers in 3 games?
But listen,
But Lewis, everybody plays for analytics now. It's not even
thank you.
about
That's
that.
the game.
Like the
That's the
3-point
game.
is
And-
more than the 2-point. So
And that's
analytically,
Darvin Ham's
the
system.
game.
So is that LeBron's fault? But I'm saying, going back to the original question, is that LeBron's fault that the Lakers are playing analytics?
No.
Yes, because LeBron pulled a 3-pointer from half court and missed the whole rim.
Airball that joint. I wanted to choke slam that cat.
But my man Donovan Mitchell had 37 tonight in a winning effort. So whenever y'all want to get away from these bum Lakers,
can we please? Oh my God!
Hey,
Nobody wants to hear about the Lakers.
hold on. First of all, I put in the group and asked y'all what teams to talk about. None of y'all said nothing. So at the end of the day, that's on y'all.
I was playing chess, but I'm saying you gave Lewis 30 seconds for the Lakers. That turned into 2.5 minutes. Nobody want to hear about the Lakers, man.
But y'all cut me off in the middle to talk about the damn Kings and Golden State.
Oh, I did, Lewis, not me. I've been being on my best behavior tonight.
Well,
but the Lakers is not a topic of discussion.
Okay, so
let's talk about a real team, them Cavs.
Y'all didn't say that in the group, so we ain't got no context.
And I want to say one other thing while Trey was getting hyped. We put somebody in the NFL this year too.
Who?
Munford. He played for the Raiders, and he gets burned.
But it was just the point of it was a question of who did we put in the league.
I don't know where. I was just trying to get past that.
McKinley ain't got no pride in the current.
With the ticket.
Don't say somebody. We needed somebody to go ahead and put McKinley on the map real quick.
Garyon Conley went too.
All right, we're gonna talk about it, man. Let's talk about I'm gonna pick 2 more of these, and then after that we can be about here. I definitely want to speak on this. Draymond Green and the Warriors, is that relationship really going? What's really going on after the punch? What's really going on? Trey, you first. Go ahead.
Draymond punched his way out of Golden State. Like, they paid everybody. They paid Draymond. They paid Andrew. Ain't no more money left for you, but my boy, you got us 4. Like, that's what happens. It's a business. You know what I'm saying? Like, Draymond, listen, we're never, like, the Warriors are never going to go away from Steph.
That's true.
And I don't think they're going to go away from Clay, but they can go away from Draymond. He's been proven to be replaceable.
Okay.
So is the relationship over? Yeah, he punched his way up out of Golden State the way he wanted to. That's my
Tice.
Draymond trying to get to LA with Bron.
Okay.
That's what I think.
He can't shoot.
It don't matter. He'll be a utility guy, can guard, rebound, get out on the break.
We'll take him over AD at the 5. That's for dang sure.
There's a lot of utility guys out there, not Draymond.
Hey, name another utility guy like Draymond.
Right, you sound crazy.
Name a utility guy like Draymond.
At the 5 defensively, yes. At the 5 defensively,
you take Draymond got 0 points, bro, and the team got 89.
AP.
The team got 89, and this dude got 0 points. Anthony Davis averaging over 25 a game. What are you talking about?
AP, maybe the brim of your hat is too big. Maybe it's covering the speakers. Listen, my boy. Like I said, once again, I will take Draymond defensively at the 5. Not as a player, not over AD, just at the 5, at the spot of the 5. I would.
So you wouldn't take Julius Randle instead of Draymond Green?
No, I already had Julius Randle. No, I don't want that lefty, bro. I'm in New York. No. Bro, man, go make some rap songs with Busy Bone. Talk about, with Bone Thugs. Talk about,
hey, I would.
And PG, you got to think what they would do too.
Draymond Green at center.
Yes, because Anthony Davis don't want to play the 5 anyway, so that'll put him back at the 4.
No, but they
Yeah, my
already got
point.
Thomas Bryant to play the 5. He could play the 5. Thomas
He
Bryant
got,
is
he hurt. He's
injured.
hurt. He's not even gonna
You're
play.
gonna
He's
put
injured.
Draymond Green, he's 6'8". You're gonna put him at center against
He
Embiid and
plays
Joker
one.
and all them dudes. Stop,
Yes,
man.
he plays. Yes, man. Big Brim AP. He plays 1 through the 5, man. Get out of
With
here.
AD helping off ball, probably.
He said
Draymond
Big
Green
Brim
don't even play the
AP.
5 in Golden State.
Yes, he does, and they have a lineup.
No,
when he plays the
Kevon
5.
Looney is the 5 in Golden State, man.
But they have
What
a
is you
lineup
talking
when he
about?
plays the.
And then they
Hey,
got
Bro,
Wiseman
I'm
coming off the bench. You
AP's
don't
brim
care,
is
dog.
big is
AP,
wide.
your brim is your brim is chunky.
APG, you don't be watching or something, bro.
You don't, because he played a 5. They have a lineup when he plays the 5. What are you talking about, AP?
I'm looking at the lineup right now. Kevon Looney is listed as
I
the
know
5.
I know he starts old, man. They have a lineup. Listen, man. What are you talking about? That brim is in your ear canal, bro. I'm telling you, you're not listening. There's a lineup where he plays the 5, bro. Golly, bro. You're not listening. You're not
I
listening.
don't think Draymond do
Kevon
good at
Looney
the
is
5.
the 5.
I got
And
you,
then,
Trey.
and then Wiseman is the other 5. Draymond is a power forward. That's what
You're
he
not
is.
listening.
An undersized
He plays
power
1
forward
through
because
the
actually
5 in a
6'6",
lineup.
not 6'8".
He plays a 5 in a lineup they have. I know what I'm talking about, bro. You don't be
That's
watching
a
basketball.
small
I don't
ball
think you do.
lineup, man.
All right, this the last
He
subject.
still plays the
today.
5, Derek. Hey,
This
get a
the
smaller
last
brim.
sub. This the last.
Hey, we gotta let these talk. We
This
gotta
the
let
last subject. This the last subject, and we out, bro. I just got a question for everybody. Why do we praise one player for things that's won by teams?
This question was made by a LeBron fan. I already know it was, so go ahead.
And a Jordan and a Kobe fan. So yeah, you right.
No, it was made by LeBron.
Yeah, you right. Yeah,
by
you
number
right.
one LeBron.
No, by LeBron, Kobe, and Jordan fan because they all because Lewis did it earlier, and Kobe fans have done it before too. And I'm just asking why.
This is made by LeBron.
Okay,
No,
well,
hey, first of all, they don't never give Bron that love no matter what. He had Wade, he had Bosh. Oh my God, did you see what Mike Miller did in that last game?
Yeah, of course.
Did you see what Chalmers did? Oh, hold on. With the
Cavs.
Oh, hey, somebody told me the reason why Bron got that block on Iguodala in the championship. Oh, did you see the way J.R. Smith slowed him down and made him have to switch up?
Of course.
Like, come on, man.
Of course.
That's really what they said.
Yes, that's what somebody argued with me that, the only reason Bron got that block is because JR slowed him up and made him have to do something. And then Bron got the block. And then Kyrie hit the shot.
I never heard
do nothing.
I never heard that.
In a basketball play,
that's back
in reality, J.R. Smith did allow LeBron the opportunity, but no other player in the world is going to catch up and get that kind of block either, though. I don't care if J.R. Smith did slow him down. It would have just been a foul on J.R. Smith had not LeBron been there.
You must not have seen John Morant. You must not just seen John Morant get that comeback.
I knew you was about to say that, man. That ain't got nothing to do. That block ain't even close to what LeBron did.
No, but he said nobody is able to come down court like that. I mean, he must not have seen John Morant. I ain't saying that LeBron was the only person, or LeBron couldn't. He's not the only person that can do chase that.
Somebody that's 6'8", 240 plus 220, 230.
With a $1 billion workout plan. Yeah, I know. So you talking about somebody that's gonna keep his legs fresh?
Opportunity to do that. Like you gonna fault somebody for making that much money to spend that much money on their body?
No, I'm saying so that's not gonna slow him down though. So you saying
I know you a big. I'm sorry, man, because this is what really be getting me hot. I know you a big Jordan fan, but it's people like Ro that be saying that. So because Bron is doing it the right way and taking care of his body, training the best he can, and all of that, now that's an excuse. Come on,
no,
man.
I never said that because
that's how you making it sound.
I give Kobe the GOAT rate. I give Kobe the GOAT rate because of what he did.
You saying somebody's work ethic is costly
That's
to the
why I
best
believe
of your
Kobe is better than LeBron because of his work ethic on the court and off. In order to be in the gym and put that much time into his game and do that, that's why I believe Kobe is the GOAT. That's why.
Kobe is a Michael Jordan copycat. He could
So
never be
with
the
that,
GOAT.
wait, okay. So who else? Who else do you know
Kobe
can?
broke down year 17, 18, 19, 20. He was broken down by then. LeBron ain't broken down nowhere. He full steam ahead.
Yeah, Kobe blew out his Achilles. In basketball, if you ain't got your feet, it's hard to.
Okay.
I'm saying,
Did
he
LeBron do
blew out.
that?
It was a major
LeBron blow out
injury.
his Achilles?
Time out. Hold on. But okay, so you're saying that because LeBron worked harder than Kobe? You saying that just happened? No,
No,
you don't.
I'm saying what I'm saying
I'm
is
asking.
this.
I'm asking.
Like
Who?
stop the
Kobe's whole
comparison.
game is copied off of Michael Jordan. He could never be the GOAT.
No. Like
Big-
we're going
Wow.
back to
Good night,
we're going back-
AP.
Can we go back to the Moose question? I'm not saying
Jay.
the work
True.
ethic is different. I'm saying don't count out LeBron for being diligent of his body, to be aware, to see the Kobe's, to understand.
No, I'm not. No, I'm definitely not. But I'm just saying though, Cole put that work into his body too. That was just a freak accident. Like that, like nobody knows.
It happens.
I know that, but I'm just saying though, who's to say that don't happen to LeBron tomorrow? And LeBron's never had
It
a serious
could,
injury
but
like that.
Moose, this is my thing. Why are we even bringing up because Bron spent $1 million or $2 million on working out on his body? That don't
I
make
agree,
sense
that's
to
corny.
me.
It don't. That's corny. I agree with you. That's corny.
That's
I
corny.
don't disagree with you. That's
This
mad
man
corny.
put in the work so he able to do everything that he be doing.
That's what I'm saying.
I
So
agree.
this is the thing. So we'll go back, and this is the beautiful thing about full circle conversations. We talk about like how putting the work adds to the consistency. We're other than Lewis, we're all like pretty local guys of the 330. The consistency of Maslin versus the consistency of McKinley shows. It shows. The work ethic shows. The body of work shows. LeBron is about to be the all-time scoring leader after Kareem had the scoring title in the headlock. Jordan couldn't pass it. Malone couldn't pass it. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody could pass this scoring record doing it 20 years. Kobe did it 20. The work ethic was the same. Bodies just break down differently. LeBron is a different tier. I ain't saying because LeBron did something different, his body hasn't broken down. I think it's just the way of the world. Like it just is. It is what it is. LeBron is supposed to be where he is, and Kobe was where he was.
I like that.
Yeah. No. I mean, I'm trying. Yeah. I feel you. I hear what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing with the point about LeBron spinning bread on his body. Like I think that's a terrible argument. I mean, you got a person that's taking care of his family and creating generational wealth. You better believe I'm putting $2 billion in my body. Let's take care of my family. Like I'm that's not a knock. My knock, not even my knock. The reason why I always take Cole over Bron, and it's not like I don't like Bron. It's just because of the intangible things to me. It's the intangible things. It's the thing that like why LeBron frustrates me in the 5 to 5 minutes of a game. Like win, lose, or draw, bro. I want you to go down with the shit. Like if you miss, hey, I missed the best player on my team. I don't want to get the ball to J.R. Smith. And I'm not knocking LeBron. That's just what I want. If you want to make the right basketball play, great, awesome. God bless you. I ain't mad at you. But I want the dog. I want the man that wants the ball in his hands.
I want somebody that's
the dog.
But this is what kills me about that. Bron got the most playoff game winners in history.
Did Michael Jordan take the last shot, or did Steve Kerr take it?
That's what I'm saying.
Or did
John
How many times?
Are
you asking me if Steve Kerr took it one time?
John Paxson.
One at a time. One at a time.
Yeah, that's the shit.
One at a time.
And listen, before we let Lou go,
Yeah, because Lou go, he gonna go.
before Lou go, In Utah, that was an offensive foul. I don't care what nobody says.
I've been said that, but I'm gonna let that rock.
Go ahead, Lou. Go ahead, Lou.
He
Go ahead,
definitely
Lou.
pushed that man.
No,
He
hold
definitely
on.
pushed that man.
Hold on. Like
Lou ain't said nothing yet.
I'm an '80s baby. Go like Michael Jordan, like Michael Jeffrey Jordan is my GOAT. Like he really is. Like to me, but who I've enjoyed after Jordan is LeBron.
That's fine. That's and ain't nothing wrong with that. What I don't like as I've gotten older is the fact that we all try to pin these, like the media try to pin these brothers against each other. There ain't nothing wrong with you enjoying Bron.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like I don't want to do the Michael Jordan versus LeBron. I want to enjoy every single era of basketball that I've grown up watching.
And they
I
won't
grew up watching.
And they won't let you.
I grew up watching Kobe. I was like, Kobe when it came into the league in '98. I was a junior in high school. '97. I was
96. 96 he came in.
96. So
and
96.
Listen,
Like
Trey, I'm with you. We can enjoy each era, but we also can pick who we feel is the best ever to do it, and that's LeBron James.
We can't. We definitely can without slighting everybody else. I'm not saying
Jordan was definitely the best player to ever play the game, bro.
Thank you.
I agree. I don't disagree. I agree. Michael Jordan definitely was the GOAT. He definitely the GOAT. I agree.
Michael Jordan went to college, like that. Like as far as like if we're talking like how we watch basketball as it progresses. We go from high school. You hear about the McDonald's All-Stars. They go to college. Like that's how I grew up. But then you got the couple of kids that didn't go to high school. Kobe, Garnett, LeBron, like them is the only three like high school and Sean Kemp. Like
did Amari Stoudemire come out of high school?
Nah. Yeah, Amari Stoudemire, Tracy McGrady, Jermaine O'Neal, it's a couple of them.
Nah, I'm talking about the guys that are him.
He got strikes on his resume.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Tracy McGrady ain't him.
You can't be
no, you're not even a top 10 shooting guard, bro. You're not even a top 10 shooting
guard. Like, what are we talking? Like, you trying to?
T-Mac is great. You're not a top 10 shooting guard.
I'm not trying to do no T-Mac and them. Like, I'm talking about KG. I'm talking about Kobe and LeBron. Them is the three best high school players to come out.
But KD wouldn't be on that list if he wouldn't have got that ring in Boston.
That's a cap.
Y'all know.
I'm a KG fan.
I don't know about that.
KG is a MVP.
No, y'all know.
Who off your bro? Hold on, bro.
KG is my favorite. KG, my favorite basketball player all time.
Off your subpar list. Who else is the MVP off that list? Off of your Stoudemire and the rest of the Jermaine O'Neals, they ain't never won no MVP.
They was good players.
I'm talking about top tier players. When you're the most valuable player of the league, when it's unarguably him.
Yeah. So you
Lewis, it's your turn. Everybody else got to mute their mic because Lewis let y'all talk for a minute. So y'all might go ahead and let him ride the wave because he want to go.
No, I'm not finna go. I'm finna just sit up here and say, so you holding Mike going to college against him?
Oh, who were you asking that?
Right, because he was talking about people that came straight out of high school, but Mike went to college.
Yes, because he won a national championship in college. Yes, I do hold him above LeBron because of that. Because you had to go through the dueling years of college basketball in the ACC. ACC is the best basketball conference in college. If you want to go Duke, North Carolina, Syracuse, Georgia, he had to go against Patrick Ewing. Like this.
I was just trying to see what you were saying.
But he played with James Worthy and Sam Perkins though, and they was top high school. There's top college players too though.
Worthy was the best on the team when it won.
That's what I'm saying, dog. Like you can't.
Mike hit the game winning shot. Mike hit the game winning shot. But Worthy was the best on the team.
Sam, to me, like, please stop. Like,
we're talking about college basketball. Sam Perkins and Worthy was top.
Sam Bowie got drafted over Michael Jordan.
Here's my thing. Here's
Sam
my
Bowie
thing when I'm
was
arguing.
the second
When I'm
draft pick,
arguing,
and
when
Michael
I'm
Jordan
arguing,
was third. Who
LeBron,
matters
Michael
more
Jordan.
now? Sam Bowie or Michael Jordan? The second draft pick or the third draft pick in the 1984 draft? Who matters more?
Sam Bowie fit Portland's system better. That's why they picked him. They already had Drexler. That's why.
They picked him because they needed to
was
see.
never better than Michael Jordan, was he?
But they already had somebody that was just like Mike. They was the same height and all of that.
Right.
And
Elijah
was
Go ahead.
it was him and Elijah at college at Fox Slam and Jammer. So Drexler already was a dog coming out. So I can understand why they picked Bowie when they already got Drexler.
So go ahead, Lewis.
Yeah,
I get what they said, but nobody knew Mike was going to turn into Mike. Mike turned into Mike. Mike was a good player, but a lot of good players come out of college on out. I always thought that Mike would pan out, but nobody thought Mike was going to do what he did. Nobody just thought it. Even me as a Bulls fan, when they picked him, I said, yeah, we need that. We need that. We need a shooting guard. Okay, cool. I was on to the next. But I never knew Mike was going to turn into Mike. Mike turned into Mike. Mike got into the NBA, worked his ass off, and then just had the drive and he had the competitiveness that he was just saying, fuck it, I'm trying to destroy everything.
I'm sorry. Lewis, like North Carolina was a prominent basketball program with Dean Smith back in
I'm not saying he wasn't a good player. That's not what I said. Because Bowie came out of Kentucky, and Kentucky was just as good as them back in the day.
You're not going to act like it wasn't him.
Yeah, Bowie came from Kentucky, and that was a top-notch program, too. That was no stuff right there. Kentucky had won a whole bunch of championships.
Cool.
Just because you get drafted in the top 5 does not mean you're guaranteed to be a great player. Mike,
all right, that's what I'm saying. That was my point.
Like
I'm saying Mike worked his way into the
on microwave eras of today. Yeah, the guys who win national championships now don't really equate to anything. But in the 80s, when we talking about Patrick Ewing versus North Carolina, like Patrick Ewing was a highly touted player versus Michael Jordan, and Michael Jordan defeated him. And you gonna tell me that you didn't think Michael Jordan was gonna be him? Like, I don't know.
I said I never thought Michael Jordan was gonna be the GOAT.
The Tar Heels beat them, man.
Michael Jordan didn't even think he was gonna be the GOAT.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't say I didn't think Michael Jordan was gonna be a great player. I said I didn't think he was gonna be the GOAT. We talking the greatest to ever play. I didn't think that. A couple seasons into it, I can see it. I'm saying a couple seasons into it.
We also basing this on a primitive time where there wasn't that many. Like you wouldn't have known Michael Jordan was him. You wouldn't have known that there wasn't a Twitter. There wasn't footage of you to know that. Like, we're able to now crown LeBron because he gets the cover of Sports Illustrated saying the
he's better than everybody.
Mike was on the cover.
Michael Jordan wasn't. This is 19.
Big Lou, let it go. Big Lou.
Whatever. Like, you got
to. Was on the cover. Mike won the gold medal in the Olympics when he was still in college. When I knew that Michael Jordan was great, listen, let me finish. When I knew Michael Jordan was going to be great, it's because Magic Johnson said it when Mike was still in college. That's what let me know that wasn't a bad draft pick. Magic Johnson said
when he was for the Olympics. Magic Johnson at that point was a great basketball player because he had already won the championship. So Magic Johnson already saw it. So then you couldn't see nothing in Michael Jordan?
That's not. I said the GOAT. You're talking about the GOAT. I knew he's going to be a good player. I said I didn't know he was going to be the GOAT. There's a difference in that. When you're talking GOAT versus just being a great player, there's a lot of great players. There's one GOAT. And I said the reason that I knew is because they said when they had the pros get the college team ready for the Olympics, because back then it was still the amateurs. You still had to be in college. Magic Johnson said Michael Jordan came in there and smoked all of the pros that was in there to get him ready. And he said, I knew right then that boy was going to be special. Now, when I read that, I said, oh, okay. When we drafted him, this dude Magic Johnson was talking about. Okay, I'm not mad at that pick. That's good. But I never thought it was going to be the GOAT. I never thought I would be sitting up years later saying he was the best to ever fucking play the game. I didn't know that. A couple years into it, I said, oh, shit, this boy can't stop. What he did to Boston, he came out here Boston for 49 and then almost won the game. Then all of a sudden he come the next night and hit him for 63. I'm like, oh shit, this dude really is finna be all of that. That came in time. That wasn't day one. That was year 2,
So,
year 3.
your argument is what I wanted to base it on next. Is like it takes time to realize GOAT status, right?
Yeah.
Like you just said, oh, I didn't know he was gonna come into the game being a GOAT. You gotta have a history of accomplishing things to prove that. Who would have known? Who would have known that? So your argument is what? Like
That's not. That wasn't making an argument.
Hold on, both of y'all. First of all, both of y'all got Jordan as the GOAT. So since both of y'all got Jordan as the GOAT, a dead conversation.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, the only one.
Lewis is just saying. Lewis is saying like he's trying to argue me down because he didn't see it in the beginning. Who the hell?
No, I'm not trying to argue with you at all. I asked you a question because when you said, I thought you were saying something bad about him going to college, and then you said no, and
he wasn't. I was saying it.
And I said, oh, okay. I thought that's all I was asking.
Better. So there was a bit of
so it was a loss.
Right, and
don't worry about it, Lewis. Man.
I got you. No, I got you. I said, cool. I got you.
Lewis, listen. McKinley lost this weekend, bro. I'm sorry.
No, you good. No, you good. I'm right with you.
What I tell you.
I'm right with you. I'm right with you. My argument this is for Tice. This is for Tice. Because I never hear that argument out of anybody when I'm arguing LeBron and Jordan. The only time I ever argue Bron is when it's against Jordan. Because I got him number 2 or 3 all time, and only because I'm old school, so I put Magic at number 2. Just because I'm old school, I can't help it. I'm old, but I like Magic, so I put LeBron at 3rd. So for me, when I'm arguing Jordan versus Bron, I have to bring up all of the reasons why I think Jordan is better than Bron. But that's not to say I can have them same arguments with Bron against anybody else that ever played the game. Like Bron is up there. He is that guy. He is a fucking killer. All of those things that I'm saying is only in comparison to who I think is the GOAT. Now, what I don't like is when I'm arguing with LeBron fans because they act like every time something good happens is only because of Bron, but every time something bad happens is only because of everybody else standing around Bron. And I'm saying no. JJ Barrera is the one who held him to them points. LeBron has a lot of highs, but he has a lot of lows that all of these other players that you talk about, I never seen. I never seen nobody like JJ Barrera hold Kobe to nothing. I never seen no player like JJ Barrera or Jason Terry hold Michael Jordan to nothing. I know this is a team sport, and it's a team sport to win, but there are some lows that's in there that's Bron's fault. That it was Bron the one that made lose that series against Dallas. It wasn't Bosh. It wasn't motherfucking Wade. They both was in the 26s, 27 points a game. They was both doing their thing. Every time LeBron lose, though, y'all point to everybody around him. But y'all never point to Bron. That'd be my point. I know Jordan played more than 6 years in the NBA. I know that. I know there was a lot of times Jordan took an ass whooping. I understand all of that. But y'all don't never recognize the fact when Bron take his ass whoopings, y'all blame it on everybody else. Him.
You ain't never talked to me then.
I think the only time they do that is when they play the Mavericks. And that's the only time they can say that. Other than that,
no, it's not. No, it's not. I'll pull up a whole stats that Bron put against the Spurs. Man, don't do that. Don't do that.
What about the Spurs? What happened to the Spurs? What do you do with the Spurs?
When they took the worst beating in NBA Finals history.
With that series. I'm sorry for bringing
Big wax.
I'm sorry for bringing him.
Listen, I don't blame him. I don't blame him for that one bit. I never put that on LeBron. I don't put that on him.
He had Donnell Marshall as his power forward, right?
I understand all of that, and I agree with you. I understand.
I'm talking about the Miami.
And Pete talking about 2014.
In Miami.
Yeah, that was the Miami series.
So what did he do in the Miami?
Took the worst NBA Finals beating in history of the NBA.
What was Bron's numbers?
I'm asking you. Come on, bro.
I'm just saying because that's what people that argue for Jordan do too.
They do it every time.
He is a part
Lewis,
of
you just did it.
What did I do?
Having the worst, bro.
What did I do? Hold on, Tyson. What did I do?
You said Oh, well, you said, he dropped 49, came back with 61, so you knew he was going to be
63.
something. But everybody talk about, against the Celtics. Can you talk about, look what Jordan did, dropped 61, he lost. So that
Right.
61
And I
meant
said we
nothing.
take the losses. But Jordan, if Jordan would have put up 8 against them, y'all would be saying something different. That's what I'm talking about.
So you telling me Jordan ain't had no down series?
Name them. That's what I'm asking you to name. Name
He
somewhere
never had
where a
them?
big player held Jordan.
I'm
Hold
waiting
on.
on that.
Name a series. Name a series. Anytime Jordan's career in the playoffs that somebody held him to 8 points, especially in this time.
Lewis, let's go deeper in the playoffs. Let's talk about finals appearances.
Name it because that happened in the finals. Name a time where a bench player came on, especially somebody at JJ Barrera's status, ever came in and held Michael Jordan to any of that shit.
One time. That's
He
why the debate is dead.
Let's be honest. Did he hold Bron or was Bron missing?
That's dead.
What's the difference?
I can't keep speaking on something.
What's the difference between Bron missing and somebody?
What does that mean, Trey? What does that mean? What does that even mean? Explain and try to explain what Tice asked. I have no idea what that means.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, what's the difference between missing?
Y'all said JJ Barrera was locking him up.
I didn't say that.
Or was he missing shots?
Was he missing shots is my issue, though. Him missing shots, though.
He definitely should be missing shots over JJ Barrera, and he should be getting buckets. But let's not act like they wasn't building no wall and all of that up for Bron. He wasn't one-on-one locking him down.
Seem like JJ Barrera was the one that was even guarding him when it was Sean Marion.
The whole time.
No, it wasn't.
The ugly shot.
And then they had Tyson Chandler and all them other dudes out there. You not come on, man. JJ Barrera was not assigned to guard LeBron James the entire game.
In the 2014,
and then listen, this is another thing for me.
Throw it out there. That's all I'm saying.
Jordan never played against nobody his size in them finals.
No,
he played against Clyde Drexler. He played against Clyde Drexler. And he had he played against Dan Marley too.
Dan Marley was a small forward / power forward.
Was he a defensive play? Was he a defensive guru in any way?
Okay, but
did he hold Jordan to 8 points?
We're not.
But did he hold? But did Jordan miss? But did Jordan miss any shots while any of these people?
Yeah, for sure he did. But of course, Jordan
never lost in the finals. That's why he's my GOAT. Has Jordan ever lost?
That's your argument then. So then I guess we should say Bill Russell was the GOAT of everything.
Hold on. Y'all just said in that Miami Heat series, y'all said that D-Wade, Chris Bosh was averaging 25, 26. Right?
Not even close.
D-Wade was averaging 15. Chris Bosh averaged 14, and LeBron averaged 28 when they got beat 4-1. So you explained.
Okay. I just didn't have the numbers. I knew they weren't averaging no 26, 27.
We're excluding him from the beating that they took.
No, we're not excluding it at all. I'm just saying, when you look at that, you can't say it's LeBron's fault. If quote unquote we saying, hold on. But if we saying D-Wade,
defensively, did he?
If we saying D-Wade is one of the best shooting guards in the league, that's quote unquote what we were saying. But yet he put up 15. What we talking about? He averaged.
Hold on.
I know that Kawhi Leonard gave LeBron the business in the finals. That's
and
what
LeBron averaged 28, so it didn't matter what business.
Hold on.
Defense, bro.
All I'm hearing,
you gotta play defense, man. This ain't football.
God. Look at this.
APG, Iguodala got the
crazy.
Okay, hold on. False, number one, right now, false. Here's what they averaged in that series. Dwayne Wade averaged 26.5, Chris Bosh averaged 18.5, and LeBron averaged 17.8. Where the fuck your numbers come from?
Right here, bro. What are you talking about?
I'm looking at them right here. I'm looking at them right now. That's the averages.
So NBA Finals MVP of that series, and it wasn't because LeBron was averaging 28.
Lewis,
Look.
are you talking about against the Mavs or against the Spurs? We're talking about against the Spurs.
That's the Mavericks.
We talking about the Spurs, bro. We ain't talking about the
Oh, we're
Mavericks.
talking about the Mavericks. Oh, my bad.
Hey,
My bad.
Lewis was about to
That
blow a
means-
gasket.
But that's what we're talking about, though. But
Can we speak? Hey, let me speak before I get us out of here real quick. Hey, Lewis, you said Jordan ain't never been shut down in a playoff game. 1989 against the Knicks, Jordan had 15 points. 1996, Jordan had 17. 93, he had 18.
in one
89,
game,
he had 18.
hold on. In the series or in the game?
They're in playoff games. These are playoff games. The lowest he scored in games. I'm telling you, the games where the lowest he scored.
What's the series numbers, man?
No, I'm telling you the point. No, you.
Bro, listen, Jordan was always going to get scoring numbers. He shot the ball 35 times a night.
Yeah, right. So I'm just telling you the games where he scored, where he didn't score that many points.
You better look up how many times Jordan shoot a game, and then look up how many times LeBron shoot a game. And you're going to find out.
Listen, I'm about to tell you.
3 more times a game than LeBron, his whole fucking career. 3 shots a game.
I'm about to tell you. Jordan shot.
This is not the first time I heard this argument. I know what the fucking numbers are down to the point. Don't fucking say I know what the numbers are already. I've had this argument already. He shot 3 more times a game than LeBron. That's it.
All I'm saying is y'all brought up the fact that LeBron got put out by the Miami Heat 4-1, and somebody said that D-Wade and Chris Bosh was averaging 25.
Y'all was on 2 different series, though.
And when I pull it up, LeBron was the only one that was averaging over 20, and everybody else went up to 15. Now, is D-Wade and Chris Bosh allowed to average under that when they supposed to be?
But LeBron averaged under that in the playoffs, too, in the series.
I
said LeBron under 22. So what? You gonna
LeBron
quick
series
blame?
Ever.
But you quick. No,
he did it
quick
one
to blame.
It's a lot of
You quick to blame other people when they do the same thing that he do.
You brought it up because every time y'all bring up LeBron, the first thing
I said LeBron has lots to hide. I said LeBron has lots to hide, but it's his lows that I'm talking about.
Every time y'all bring up LeBron, the only thing y'all bring up is he got shut down by J.J. Barrera. When you erase that, you can't say jack to him.
I've never.
You can't say nothing else to him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jordan got held under 20 in 6 playoff games.
How many finals has
6
Jordan
games
lost?
in a
career?
plus year?
Yeah, in his
That's not an
career.
That's not an argument for Michael Jordan, bro.
Stop.
What you say about Michael?
Now, do me a favor, bro. Hey, look up how many times LeBron James got held.
Under 20 in his career? Okay, I got you. I'm about to look it up right now.
I'm guaranteeing that Jordan has been held under more than LeBron. I'm promising you that.
LeBron gonna average a triple-double for his
career.
He has the most points, the most rebounds, and the most assists in playoff history. He's not going to be under that, bro. We're not doing that.
Can I say something?
29 times.
You bring it up. That's longevity.
29 times.
See what I'm saying? That's how y'all try to diminish my dude's
They
numbers.
said-
It ain't 21 years in the league.
They said,
Guys,
okay,
21 years is not accolade no more.
Okay, look,
21 years is not accolade.
in a playoff game is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2. It's a lot. And he's been held to 7 points in a playoff game. Michael Jordan's never been under 15.
LeBron has 29 games where he scored under 20 points in the playoffs.
Right.
29 games.
29
He's been held under 10 before.
How many rings does Michael Jordan have?
6.
LeBron's been held under 10 points twice in a playoff game.
How many times did Jordan go to the finals?
6.
6.
6 for 6.
Yeah.
So what?
And was Michael Jordan's team better or worse?
So what?
Explain that.
Explain what? Like
explain the fact. Explain the fact that explain the fact that every time somebody brings up Michael Jordan's every time you bring up the Chicago Bulls championships, you only say Michael Jordan.
No,
You don't
I
say the
don't.
Olympics.
No, I don't. I have not been able to talk.
You gotta say Pippen.
I don't. Let me tell
And
you
I
something.
don't either.
Let me
I
put my
don't either.
Scottie
But the
Pippen,
only
Scottie
thing
Pippen was
when we
not averaging
arguing is
more
when
than
we
20
arguing
points
Brown
in the
versus
NBA
White.
Finals.
again. I can't
Look
talk.
it up.
I can't talk.
Since you want to blame Bosh and Wade, you blame Bosh and Wade for not averaging over 20 in their losses, but Scottie Pippen never averaged over 20 in them finals.
Let me
Look it
ask
up.
you something, though. Let me ask you something. B.J. Armstrong, John Paxson, Steve Kerr.
Right.
Those are three players.
Key.
Three players that are not Hall of Famers.
Fact.
Never been All-Stars.
Fact.
But helped Jordan win the illustrious 6 that he had. We talk about John Paxson.
Why you cutting your light off?
Like
That was
he
an
had to,
Undertaker move.
yeah, I did, because it like I didn't get to talk for a minute, so it's getting spooky out here. Like I want y'all to realize that I've never held Michael Jordan to any standard that I haven't held LeBron James to. In each situation, each game time situation, y'all talk bad about my man E. Snow, but E. Snow could have been a John Paxson, Steve Kerr, or a B.J. Armstrong in those situations for LeBron. LeBron did not have the courtesy of help a lot of times. LeBron is the only superstar